Or it's not like cutting out or anything?
Yeah, we're streaming.
We're live?
We're streaming.
Excellent. Okay, well, open us up, Sly.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you know what? We should probably wait for people to get here. Okay, let's just wait for people to get here first.
Okay, how live are we?
Yeah, how live? 2 people, they're both us.
Okay, here we go.
Also tell the fan server so they can ping people.
Yep.
Oh, it's going up.
I can't read voice chat. You know, I'll just freaking resize the entire window there. Now I can read voice chat. All right.
So we live on Twitch as well already?
But yeah, what do you mean on what as well?
Okay,
I think that's the only thing we're...
Yeah.
It says there's 12 people here.
Nice.
21, 22.
Something must be wrong. I think it's not showing up on my feed.
Why isn't?
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yeah, you have to refresh and it's a pain.
Never mind.
Yeah, you have to refresh and it's a pain.
Never mind.
Oh, god damn it.
Frankto, you've started a closed feedback loop.
Okay. 29 people. I think that's enough to make the introductions.
Wow. Okay, that was fast. How many people were there for the first one?
At the end, I think we hit 80.
Jeez. Okay.
All right,
I thought
so
that was like 40.
No, early, like it hit 40 by the first group or halfway point, I think. But
oh, hey.
All right. So,
anyways, yep. Open us up, please.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Lead Rider Sly here. Got my compatriots. If you'd like to make introductions.
I am the lead developer, known as Nerd. I am also the inking artist and secondary writer.
Howdy, folks. I'm Rankto, and I guess I would be considered the third writer of the team.
Let's go through the programmers. If you guys want to speak up.
What, me?
Either of you. Come on.
All right. Wait, do I have to say my name?
No, if you want to.
All right. I'm Nutbuster. I was one of the programmers that came in around patch 4. I did some stuff like the gallery and some of the choreography stuff later on.
Next.
I suppose I'll go next. Hi, I'm Niall. I've worked on some of the programming stuff, bits of choreography, bits of the menu system. Came on board around patch 4, I think, something that around that time.
If you want to give an intro,
do I
you don't
sound
got
fine?
it. Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay, cool. My name is Map. I worked on the trailer and did a bunch of art assets, as well as nearly all of the sounds for the Snoot game.
That's a lie. He's running Shine.
No. He was the one to
skinnier running Shine.
May he rest in peace.
I
will miss him.
Anyway, if that's everyone that wants to speak right now, we should go right ahead.
That's me. Hello, everyone. Yako. I've been helping with the art. I joined very late into the project, but I did help with a couple of CGs, coloring, and I touched up some sprites as well. And also helped with the final trailer. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Right, so
you guys can see my cursor, right?
No, we can't, actually.
No, we cannot.
Okay, how about now?
I'm not going to be able to view the stream.
Okay. Well, so I have a bunch of very old beta builds of Snoot game that we could run through just to see how things got to this point. I'm going to look into the files, and this is a build from July 8th of last year. And it's muted right now because the original track that would be playing over this is a a song by Filthy Frank, Pink guy, called "High School Sucks."
Hmm.
So I'm going to start, and then I'm going to undeafen this.
It's a shame that we cannot play it on Twitch. Thanks a lot, Twitch.
So true.
Yeah, please add that to the playlist.
Ugh, you know what playlist we're talking about.
So
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
I'm going to warn about, especially in these early builds, it's almost entirely programmer art.
Yeah, you ready for some exceptionally soulful art, guys? Like pure Kino. Absolutely pure Kino.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
quite.
this is new to
good
me as
stuff.
well. I've never seen this.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a blast, Yakko. That you will.
Oh boy. There it is! There's my school!
What am I looking at? What the what is that?
You're looking at Snooty, that's most undistilled.
Its most
Form.
primal element.
By the way, by the way, if y'all are wondering, yes, that is a shit bucket.
My bucket.
I didn't want to ask, but all right.
Oh yeah, no.
Man, now I
So-
really want to see this, except my internet is way too crap.
Sad. It's a skill issue.
Ugh.
Skill
I
issue,
can
it's a
almost-
ratio, it's a scope seethe mold.
Okay,
I'm
so
being discriminated here.
yeah, while we're going through these, we wanted a chance to also talk about like our time in actually creating Snoot Game. Like early on, yes, it was absolutely just pure shit posting in its most undiluted form with this shit.
Hold on a second. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I guess you're that well. Let me flip that way up and then go back.
Ugh.
Oh my god. You guys ready to see early Naomi and Nasser?
Yeah, there he is.
Yep,
I'm a bit
there's
afraid.
the boy. There's the original boy right there.
Now there he is.
This is Proto Anon.
Yep, Alpha Anon.
Alf.
Yeah,
himself.
Nami looks relatively normal, although I think her pants changed in the final
bad.
version. Yeah.
Well, her tail too. Her tail now has little, spikes on it compared to how it was. Also, Volcano High sure has come a long way.
I'll say.
Yeah, no. Though their graphic designs have not improved at all.
Ugh.
Not with the feedback again.
Yeah, well, you guys have the stream right as well. It's weird.
Nah,
Oh,
I'm
that
watching
ain't
it
me.
on Twitch.
Oh, there's Mr. Suki. So about this text, so we have a guy on the team that vaguely knows Japanese, and he helps with these lines. And then he said he wanted to Sudoku right after. So this
Yeah, I know.
is, as far as we are concerned, completely accurate to Romanji.
Yeah, no,
Oh
like
gosh, there's the other beta
totally
Anon.
smart to kill himself after this.
There he is. There's
There's the
Anon.
other
There-
Anon.
yeah, you're gonna make a Snoot Game movie. There you go. Find that kid.
Release the soulful
The
spreads.
original Anon.
True.
How we probably
On-
will.
honestly, I don't know. I can kind of see that being Anon if we're being completely serious. kind of
Especially
a-
with that
yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's see.
does this one have the
Oh, good lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just wait till you see
God
what
damn
comes
it.
next.
Yeah, the next part. Anyways. Yes, that's on a loop. Thank you, lead artist or lead programmer. Okay. Yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, original
Oh.
spears.
There's
Programmer
original
art
spears.
is there's an art to Soulful Programmer. We'll have to, if the lead programmer is able to get on, you'll have to have him explain it.
That's pretty close to the final design, to be honest.
True.
Ah,
Here we go. Oh no. What a nice group of students.
oh. Amazing.
Fantastic.
Why couldn't we have kept this design for Nasser, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
He was
I
too
mean,
gangster for the real Nasser.
That pick goes really hard. Yeah, I think this very early build-in's right after the first concert because it's kind of just a proof of concept sort of thing.
Oh yeah, no, it totally does. Because does this have the original Fang sprite? That's my question.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yep. Here's the original auditorium.
There it is. Well, yeah, it's of course it's pronounced Nasser. Otherwise, the NASCAR joke doesn't work. There she is.
Anyways, don't worry about it. I clicked through that because I don't want to get copyright struck.
There's your original Fang.
That was just a silhouette. You're going to see the real one. Hurry up.
How far does this go?
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Dang it.
You missed.
There it
Yeah.
is.
What?
There you go.
Fang real.
There's
Yeah,
your
there you
Fang.
go. There's your Fang Snoot waifu.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a mission. I want to see pictures of that. I want to see
Yeah,
art
no.
of that.
Artists, you know what
Get
to
on
do.
that. Yeah, you know
cursed
what to
dolphin.
do. Get on it.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
Krennic says he's gonna make it in the new Aggie.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we
the
go.
next version we have is 0.04. The thing about these things is they always take a really long time to boot up for some reason.
Yeah, and while that happens, we can talk a little bit more about like what it was like creating this shit, which was very early on. Lots of laughing.
Yes. And that's the important part. So
Just
true.
having fun with this.
All right. Do we still have to have this one muted?
No, I already got past that.
Actually,
Oh yeah, here's the build where the lead programmer just amazing. Thank you, lead programmer. Okay, I think this is about the same thing. I'm looking for a new stuff. Oh, okay.
Oh, can always never go without one of these.
Oh no. Okay, there you go. Oh wait, hang on. There you go. There's the next.
There's the next
Revolution.
version of Nasser.
oh, and there's the new Nasser sprite.
Okay, what else do we got? I think this one should go a little longer.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this goes past the auditorium scene.
Okay, yeah, there's. Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't remember this happening last time. Hurry up. Here, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I forgot what caused it. Oh, right. We didn't have an angry Fang sprite at the time.
Unfortunately, it seems to be. This seems to be the way of Ren P Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, no. Like very early on, it was a crapshoot if Rempe would work for us or not.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have gone on record saying that Rempe is pretty much held together with duct tape, spit, and hopes and dreams.
All right, I'm gonna abandon ship. Oh no!
What?
Oh no! I can't abandon ship.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
open
Hang on.
the next.
There we go. Ow!
Looks like we're stuck in this.
Yeah, hang on. I clicked one too many things. Okay, Alt F4.
Matrix.
Oh no! It's not gonna. Okay. Do you have any questions while I wait for this to? Ow!
Hold on.
Dang it!
That would be the good time to like talk about our experiences as devs. So, anyone want to go first?
Yeah,
Don't
let's.
all speak.
I'll say the next one set up. If anyone has something, we can answer.
Eeny, meeny, miny, nutbuster. Your go.
Okay, why me?
Go for what?
Alright,
Let's
fine,
head
I'll-
nutbuster.
Fine, I'll talk about it. I emailed the email account. I wanted to help, and I was interested in the, working out, helping get the game done for one thing.
Mhm.
And I pretty much just look at the Git repo of Snook Game and just like hunted every issue and tracked them down and like fix everything. So the gallery stuff, the mobile port, stuff like that. Fixes like the wire scene, that one in particular. Was it Stellar crashing? That was also another issue. Like some of the Stellar readings weren't ideal. They would like depending on the score, you could actually crash. So that was not a good moment to have. So yeah, stuff like that.
Oh god, I forgot that the sound effects.
Yeah, I
fucking
gotta
terrible.
turn this crap way
But
down.
yeah,
Sorry, go on.
in terms of development, it's Rempe stuff, so it's like not too hard. And yeah, that's about it. I'm not,
Yeah, I would
not much to
kinda-
say.
I would kind of beg to differ. See, I also did a whole ton of choreography, and let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Oh
Fucking-
yeah, I would imagine it is.
I remember it. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you have to read.
and I had to go. Yeah, for patch 7, I went meticulously over everyone's choreography, trying to improve it, try to make sure everything looks consistent. And boy, I did not have a fun time.
Nerdslol. At what point did the character sprites get finalized? Nerd, do you want to?
Okay, let's see. Okay, I want to say this is short. That we really started going into. Okay, we need this stuff final. We had like a few ones finalized. Intermediate or kind of like a here and there, very infrequently while we were writing the script. Once we had the script finalized, it really like the shift focused. Shut up. The focus shifted heavily onto the art stuff, so we all of a sudden had to really start grinding and to get the sprites out. But I'm going to say generally from December starting from December to up until release. So yeah, that entire crunch from I want to say February to April was the worst part of it, because for a long time it was just work on a sprite for 8 hours, and then you make another chink in the block. I don't know what it. Why can't I talk? It just like with no end in sight, it was pretty tough. But we were able to stick through it and stay motivated to do all of it, make all the sprites.
Also, for the guys that want the Proto Fang sprite, I'm posting it in the thread right now. So have fun with that.
Oh, just flew by it too.
Flew by what? What?
Protofang.
Oh. Yeah. That's not Protofang.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
made of Fang.
second version of Protofang.
Oh dear.
No, I'm talking about the very first version of Fang. The
Oh
The
yeah,
program
the absolute Kinofang.
yeah.
The dolphin.
Yeah, the one that I want everybody to make good art of.
Oh,
Not disappoint me.
Hang on, this is actually kind of important. So up until we had a major rewrite of the first half of the script, this was a decision, and I think apologizing now was the correct answer. And then the wait until after school is what prompted later on the check out the link or save it for later gag that we have. This got completely written out, and it was replaced with the gardening scene points associated with that. So this is an add-on point.
Very early
Hmm.
on.
Wow.
For
Like,
those
that was-
wondering, yes,
that
that is
draft-
Tiny Trish.
Let's see. That draft we ended up.
Tiny Trish.
It changed last year in December, I believe, didn't it? That's
what
when
did-
we started this
yeah.
season.
Around then,
second-
yeah. You
size.
can probably tell if you look in the art book, we included a version of the first draft and the final one. From I think internally, it still keeps its part numbers. You can see part 1, part 2, part 3, etc. Everything before the rooftop scene, I believe, went through at least a slight revision.
Oh yeah, no. These very early sprites were just. They were pretty much. We knew they were going to be placeholders. We knew that these weren't going to be sticking around for long. It's just we ended up holding on to them for so long until we started
Yeah.
getting normalized ones. Fuck you. Ugh.
Sucker.
I can hate the fact that that was left in.
It is great.
That was the what prompted you guys to make Anon really chat? Like I'm guessing just how he looks in his sprites. And to be honest, I would say that was definitely the lead artist decision. Full on. And honestly it works.
Yeah, it really does.
There it was again.
Let's see. Reliving.
Oh yeah, so okay, I remember now. This does have the full version of I think just ending 3. And this is around the time where we were getting playtesters, which were hard to come by because they had to agree to the whole stay silent about everything thing. And hey, okay, this is this bit.
Oh, the rooftop
Basically,
bit.
Yeah, I
this is
think
the
no matter
total
what,
rooftop.
you're on ending 3. And this is mostly just for writing feedback.
No, I think what ended up happening is if you got any other writing or any other ending, you'd get the what was it? That fucking gag ending that the lead programmer had made
Mhm.
with Kanye Saurus.
The one that barely anyone has seen.
Everyone should have seen it because he's on the freaking CD case.
That is true, yes.
Hey,
Oh,
look, there he is.
there's the merchant. Very first version of the merchant.
Accurate. I too was a penguin in a last life. If you ask some people's opinion.
I mean, I know it began as a shitpost, but
Tata.
this-
Oh boy. Yeah, there you go. There's a waitress.
There's
Holy
Mo,
cow, he's tiny.
Mo.
Wow.
how did we even get the?
Tiny Mo.
Yeah, a few sprites barely changed from initial to final one. Mo, the inflatable T-Rex costume, and Fang's mother, I think, barely changed at all from their sketches to their final sprites.
I just realized something.
Hmm.
Compared to everybody else, Fang is a gigantus.
Don't. Oh my god. Don't give the fetishes any fuel.
Yeah, you're fired.
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah, see,
Too
That-
late.
pretty much identical Samantha.
I gave the fans
Hey, look.
NTR. Now I
Wow.
give them gigantus Fang.
Shut up, you're fired. Hey, look, it's Stella.
Oh yeah, original Stella.
Stella with the bathroom problems.
Hang on. Hey, look, the cables works.
Sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
Don't even know if he's here right now. Yeah, because got to remember, we only had one programmer in these very early days, so this is all one guy's work.
Yeah, I said it was really grueling because it's just a lot of copy pasting from the document. We at least wrote it in a way that can be copy pasted relatively easily into Ren'Py. So at the very least, he had that going for him.
How many
yeah.
lines? How many lines of code was it again?
Like 28,000
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, 28,000 lines of code.
What a Chad. Dag nabbit.
Wow.
There's the doxing.
Yeah.
Who hasn't talked about their experiences as development? Like,
Quite a lot of folks here haven't actually.
yeah, Rankto, you want to go next?
You sure you want me to go? Because I got quite a lot to say.
Yeah,
Go
go
for
ahead.
it.
Well, we
Let's not
got
dox
time.
anyone. We do.
All right. Well, where to begin? Oh, I got brought into the project. I would say not as late as some other folks, but still relatively late. And it had, to this day, I still don't really know one of the main reasons why I was brought in. I always thought that it was, oh, hey, I'm able to write so well, so they brought me in because of that. But another part of me says, oh, yeah, this guy did the NTR bullshit. We might as well have him in there too.
That
But-
ain't what we said.
But go ahead, Sly.
It was more because we do need some more writers because we actually have a writing rule where we need 3 writers on when we're actually doing the writing to make sure that we don't hit any deadlocks. Because otherwise, it would just be me and Nerd arguing back and forth constantly over something one of us wants to do.
I won every time, by the way. Okay. So we're at the scene right now. In Ending 3, there was originally a different date scene. It got replaced with, what was it? The camping scene. And actually, they went out and saw stars in Ending 2 originally, and we transplanted that into Ending 3, oddly enough. But yeah, in this original scene, Anon and Fang would hang out at his place and watch anime movies, and then they'd go out and get food and come back and watch more stuff until it was time for Fang to leave, and you saw the taxi driver. We replaced it because it was kind of boring, didn't accomplish very much, and it didn't seem that interesting compared to the other dates that we had planned for the other routes.
That said, we did end up leaving like one of the running jokes in the game because of it.
Yeah.
Which was the whole Escaflowne thing.
Right.
Yeah.
We actually
that movie suck.
Yeah, we actually transplanted this into the other game that we've made. She's a bit sluggish because we got rid of this part. It was like, oh man, Shame's gonna go to waste. And then we a guy saw that the Aggie Daggy or Amateur Game Dev General on 4chan or on VG specifically was having a Valentine's Day game jam. We said, hey, why don't we use that old script and put something together to see if people like our style. And they did. They really liked it. So we just used a couple of other characters that we're using for Exit 665 in place of Anon and Fang for its own sort of self-contained story. It's not really canon to anything. But yeah, so you can kind of see. There you go. Okay, so you can see this review here is in the game, is in Sluggish, and this is a review actually written by our lead programmer after he saw the movie because Sly decided to make everyone watch it one night because he wasn't sure about if it was either the movie or the series that was good, and he gambled wrong.
Yep, it was the anime series that was actually the good one. The movie was absolutely horrid. Fucking good animation and the action was alright, but everything else was fucking trash. Especially the character design. Good lord, those fucking eyes.
What were they thinking?
I'm regretting so many things right now.
All
But yeah,
right.
that's also the anime that Stella is referencing in at the beach scene in Ending 4.
Yeah, we're
I
all a
remember.
bunch of weebs.
Should I be glad I don't know? I forgot what you're talking about.
Escaflowne, it's the blood
Yeah, you
powder
weren't there
robot.
for that.
With swords.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. Very fortunately for you.
Which is amazing, by
By the way, everybody, so yeah, I forgot about this. The lead programmer is literally Chiaki from Danganronpa. Make sure you remind him that at every opportunity.
Don't forget, he's also Yandev.
He's also Yandev, yes.
All right. Oh, right. I should probably finish what I was talking about. So,
Yes. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
all right. Well, okay. If I can be absolutely real here, like like no freaking, like personality, talking as me, not just as the persona of Rankto. Like getting brought into the team probably has been one of like the best experiences that I've had in my life so far, because it's allowed me to actually do what I've always wanted to do, which is to write. Like for the longest time, that's all I really ever wanted to do. Like just life never really tossed me the good cards for it. It's I always had to work in something else, like be it in like education, be it in like retail, whatever. Specifically, I went to college to freaking learn how to write properly. But again, life never dealt me those good cards. So being brought into the team has allowed me to actually do what I've always wanted to do. And to me, it's been like a completely and utterly blessed experience. And yeah, it's probably one of the best times I've ever had in my life, truth be told. And I'm just enjoying like every single second of it. It's like literally like if I could make this my job full time, I would definitely do it. But again, just you gotta live, unfortunately. So I gotta go grind away at the normal job to actually be able to survive. But honestly, if I could make this my full time, I would definitely take it. No hesitation whatsoever.
Hey, thanks, man. Really appreciate that sort of thing. I feel the same way.
Oh, absolutely, man. Like I've said the same to Nerd all the time because like this has been one hell of an experience. Like I never thought I'd ever actually get to work on a game, actually see people enjoying my writing or anything like that. God's sakes.
I know.
Ah,
And honestly, more people deserve to see your writing, Sly, because you are a fucking amazing writer.
thank you. Let's see who else. Who hasn't had a chance to talk yet?
Someone wants to speak up, they can. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, there's me, I guess. Yeah, and I've also joined very late into the development. Most of my friends know about my story by now, but the thing is, I used to draw like even ever since I was a kid. But before Snoot came, I had abandoned art for over 9 years, mostly because of personal issues and problems. And the thing is, when I saw when I played this game, I thought I could get back into it, and I saw the community, I saw the passion of everyone, and so many people were like they felt like they could move on from stuff or begin again. And so I convinced myself that I could do the same. So I pushed myself to improve. And I guess the reason I wanted to join was because I wanted to give back to the people that made this possible, regardless of like of how I would do it. So I began by drawing by myself, and eventually I did make it. And I'm glad that I was able to contribute a little bit to this project and bring some smiles to people. And I think what the biggest thing that I took from all of this, though, was the community itself and all the friends that I made along the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Bravo, man.
I am in the same boat as Yako here because the community has been one of the biggest driving factors that has, basically allowed me to just continue on with the writing, continue on with my own projects, and with the Cape Vananon team, and just in general, like, just having the time of my life. Again, you guys freaking make it so worth it. It's not just the team. It's not just what I write. It's you, all of y'all, the team, like the community here, because it's just. Can I best explain it? It's just me da una sensación de familia que no puedo describir. I guess that's the best way to put it.
A
If
sense of
anybody
family that you
understands
cannot
Spanish.
describe.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, but being Italian does help.
I should have skipped Spanish class so much, but no,
It's kind of funny. The region of Italy where I'm from, the dialect sounds and pretty much plays out a lot like Spanish. So even though I may not understand most of the words, I can still get the sense of what he is speaking, what he's talking about. But yeah, I do agree that at least to me personally, I never imagined to reach this point because I've met so many amazing people. Some of them had their own problems, some of them had their own blocks, some were trying to just move on from something. And I think that regardless of the reason that we all got here, it's kind of amazing that even though this may have just begun like because of this fan game, even though it was just maybe a shit post that evolved into what we have today, I think that at the end of the day, the thing that I will always carry in my heart is all the people that I met and what I was able to get as a person, as personal growth, really.
Mm,
Because, like I said, I'm just glad that regardless of what people were trying to get out of this game and the community, the experience, they were able to find some happiness, just as I did.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
We appreciate you guys.
Okay, quick aside. One of the chat members, Proton, asks me in Spanish where I'm from, and I will answer in Spanish. So, yo soy originalmente del Salvador, pero me moví a los Estados Unidos, específicamente California, cuando tenía 9 años. Y he vivido en California desde que tenía 9 años, pero originalmente soy del Salvador. Y originalmente mi lenguaje original es español, so el inglés es mi segunda lengua, pero de una forma u otra terminó siendo la lengua que soy más proficiente en. Es divertido cómo funcionan las cosas.
I agree.
Yep.
okay.
What he said.
Our lead artist wanted
That was
like,
mean, Ringto. I was hurt.
he can't join the voice chat, but he did say, what I got done with Sneak Game is more than I would get done my whole life trying to work with other people in his country. It's better to just have one on the team of himself. Sneak Game could have never been made where he's at. So I don't think so. Like, the lead artist himself has done so much for Sneak Game. It's unbelievable just the amount of work he's put in. Like, all the artists have been absolutely amazing to work with, and even if they hate my guts because of all my fucking requests, I'm glad to have like all the team members here.
And hey, man, I'm personally like elated to be here. You know,
Yeah. I I'm really glad that I got back into art, and it's all I wanted to do. Really, I just wanted to draw, and I'm glad that so many people picked up some their old passions. I'm seeing even now some comments of people that even got into music. They got back into art. They got back into they started up something that they decided to change their lives, and I think that's pretty amazing.
It's amazing and powerful because it shows you like basically it shows you that human will that so many give up on because of the daily grind of life just wasting them away.
Yeah.
And it's an it's such an interesting thing to have watched and seen just take place before my eyes with the community. Just all these people like wanting to improve themselves. A part of me feels a bit of jealousy that you guys got that experience out of Snoot Game because, like, kind of working on it, I didn't like seeing it all come together slowly. It didn't really hit me the same way. It was rather watching the community come together was the most exciting thing about this for me.
Sure, I think I can safely
That's the
say
curse of being
without.
a creator.
Yeah, I think I can safely say without hyperbole, this is probably the greatest thing I've ever done with the people that I've met and been able to work with this last year and a half, and the fans I've been able to interact with as well.
It's been an interesting experience. Like I've learned a lot of things, especially like some things I didn't realize I would learn like becoming a dev. Like this is something I feel would be a little bit controversial, but it's something I do need like I really want to talk about because it's something I've always railed about was how like devs would not communicate with the fans at all or very minimally. And just I've seen kind of why like there's that fear of like not wanting to hurt the fans' feelings or come off as rude or just say something bad around them. So it's like unintentionally you create a situation where you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. But the other time is like you also worry about making friends with the community as well, and it's hard. So I guess what I'm trying to say it's like it's changed my perception on like the communication between devs and fans. Like I still say devs should be open to communicating with fans, but I've come to see like why most companies, like most developers, shy away from it.
I mean, we've had quite a few experiences in the past that have shown quite clearly why many companies hired people specifically to deal with community and all that.
Yeah, fuck.
But I mean, I will say this: even all the bad experiences have left us wiser for it. You know, we've learned something from it, and I can say that nothing has come along that has knocked us down to the point that we can't get back up. You know, it's just like the old saying goes: you fall, you get up, you dust yourself, keep going. You know, you still got your legs.
But like here on, I think we're gonna like we've come off better, like with a just finding a way to actually like the real way to actually communicate with the fans and all. Just learning that was important for us. So it's I guess because we are aiming to become a legitimate dev studio, which means, of course, like not only talking to you, but so many other different things like managing even more team members and everything like that. Or like
I hate to barge in like this, but we're at the very, very special ending that the programmer had prepared for us.
oh, okay. Let's see that.
Okay, and if you click
And-
like open it, it links to the what a specific album that song's from. But I think when I first tried it, when I was playtesting it, it was already taken down because YouTube.
Yeah. Thanks a lot,
Okay.
YouTube.
I love
Sad.
that when in doubt, you just made the test sprites just rotate for no reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he did.
That was
Okay.
the go-to method of animation for
Next
What
up
should
is
the sprite do? Rotate.
yes. Next up we have the beta 2.2. I think the last one was 1.2, also beta.
I think this is when we started getting.
Ow!
some
Holy
of the-
crap!
Is someone poking you with a stick?
No, it's
Yes. Yeah.
the sound.
Yeah. The sound on these things is really loud early on.
Okay. So yes.
Okay.
Audio troll.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
seriously.
song.
And I think this is around here is where it starts actually coming together because the text box is the one we use.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got an important question in chat.
Yes.
Did you expect Snoot Game having the popularity that it did? And if not, when did you realize that you created something big?
I didn't think it would create such a huge thing. I thought it would maybe make some waves, maybe get like an angry article, and that's what I was looking for. Little bit of trolling. Split Second the sticky was made. That's when I realized, oh crap, we're onto something.
Oh yeah, no. When the sticky was made was when we realized, oh shit, like this is getting bigger than we could ever hope to dream of.
Yep. And then that sticky went on to become the third largest sticky in I think all of 4chan history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still upset we have not gotten like any fucking gaming article outside of like fucking Know Your Meme of all fucking places.
Wait, hold on. First, I want to rub this a little bit into our lead artist, who wants to be referred to as Alex for brevity. This amazing initial Anon sprite that we have. Everybody, say hello to Gumby Anon. His pants right high.
Eek it out. Yes,
Yes.
easy it out.
And also, hey, there's almost Final Nasser, but he's got the Cheeto fingertips.
Yep.
I kind of wish we kept the Cheeto finger.
No, you don't. You were one of the ones arguing to
never
remove.
liked
Oh, I
them.
was saying keep it because it was funny.
Nah.
Okay,
Man,
we
I'm
could
missing
have
everything.
Oh yeah, this is the first. This is the first time we're actually seeing some of the backgrounds that we're actually ended up using
Oh
in
yeah,
the game.
Oh yeah, those are.
true.
They're a
Hey, wasn't there
little
like a
blurry.
Spanish article on Snoot Game? Oh wait, that was AI generated, right?
That was just
Yeah,
the Know Your Meme article translated to Spanish.
Yes,
Yeah.
they basically just put
Ah,
the,
damn it.
know your meme.
Journalism.
article.
No, you know what I am still waiting for? I am still waiting for
Top
the
tier.
gaming for the internet historians video on Snoot.
True.
I
we
want
need
that
it.
to
I
happen.
can't wait for journalism
it.
to be automatically generated.
Oh,
Just
right.
shrug it off.
Originally, we had because in the script we have it divided into chapters. Originally, the player was going to be able to see this in this the chapter select thing going on, and we would have had. We talked about a few different things. We talked about just having the regular black screen saying chapter 2. We talked about having a specific image for each chapter. Talked about having those four coma panels in between each one.
I was
We just removed it entirely.
I was hoping for the anime commercial cut-ins, like a unique one for each. But that's what at this point it was like 13 of those needed.
Yeah.
Paper Mario, maybe.
Hey, look, there she is. Fang, my beloved.
There she is.
Yeah.
Yes, eye catches. That's what it was.
Right. I think there might be a CG or two in as well at this point. Oh, good lord. No, hang on. Never mind. Hang on. There you go. There's Beta Anon. There you go.
That face.
Oh yep, that's the face.
Carl would Carl's making the disgusted face. You would too if you saw Anon making that smile.
Yes.
A smile a little mama would love.
Not even his mama.
Get out
Ah,
of my
yeah,
house.
God has some God. Fang has some rocking tits in that beta design of hers. But then again, also
True.
remember she's supposed to be a gigantus in that design. And there's the boy.
Oh boy, there we go.
Don't think about a threesome. Okay. There you go.
What?
Why is he in here?
This is a composition test. How the lead artist originally wanted the sprites oriented.
to be framed in the actual scene.
Yeah. What was that?
Okay, let's see. So what was the logic behind finishing the portraits as they were finished? Why was Nasser finished before Reed Trish, for example? Alex, would you like to give a reason why the sprites were finished in such a fashion? Let's see. He's typing right now. Give it a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you want to add? Okay, he's still typing.
Yep, it's a long, long answer.
Okay. So, lead writer Alex says, because you guys hated Nasser design, referring to us,
Wait, leave
Yes.
it.
and he wanted to make a point to use the original designs, or as close as possible to the original designs. And
Well,
lastly,
hey guys, it's everyone's favorite Tracy.
What?
Not-
Archive, if you're here, look away now.
I want to leave.
also, he also said it was to train up some of the other artists that we had, including Nerd here, who he had some art, but like he definitely improved the entire time through it.
Oh yeah.
Leaps and bounds.
Well, I mean, I only got a drawing pad for Snoot Game.
Oh, by the by, I should probably let you know that when you refer to Alex, you refer to him as lead writer instead of lead artist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy, I sure do. I'm not finished. Hey, look there. There's the
You know
street
what I
vendor
mean.
again. The other one.
the penguin. There's classic Moe's.
Yep. I don't even know where we are anymore.
We're about.
No,
we are at the.
I know where we
concert.
are in the story, but I'm talking about. Oh, that's supposed to be the backstage area of Moe's.
Yeah, that's
Oh, hey,
backstage.
look, the cables still works.
Yeah, no, we have too many Alexes on the team.
So
We need to find the one Alex to destroy the meteor and all that shit.
Yeah.
it's me.
Oh god.
Someone just asked why we are in Chernobyl now. Well, you see.
Wait, what? Oh, is something going on with the mic?
No.
Yeah,
Someone was
No.
asking why we're in Chernobyl now all of a sudden.
I actually think you're right. I think that was a Chernobyl pizzeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I meant like the microphones were acting up.
What?
Doesn't seem like it is on my end.
I'm debating. Do we do the announcement right now?
You can. We've already posted it to the Twitter.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Get
Dude,
off
you were
the
there for that. I
spot.
ran it by you first, and you said, "Yeah."
I had
Oh.
to. Yeah.
I didn't see it because okay.
All right,
Change
go
you-
for it.
So yeah, like so you guys know about our project Exit 665, the next game that we're working on. So as of today, we actually officially launched the Exit 665 website. Exit 665 at XYZ.
.xyz.
Dot. No, that's the fundraiser.
We've also started an Indiegogo page.
Yeah, Rankto, could
Since
you
it's-
link it
I'm
to
gonna
the-
say only donate to us if you're really confident that we can do it. I don't want to see, or I'm concerned about. Hang on, I'm phrasing this wrong. If you're not confident, then go ahead and wait for us to have a demo ready, because I want to be able to wait, or I want to be able to really show a demo and show what we really want this game to be about. And then we're going to be a lot more confident.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's like there's going to be, what I mean is that there's going to be a pretty long time between now and when we're actually able to show a demo. In the same way, I can give a good example. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. There I go.
Post the link in the thread.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Post the links in the thread.
Yeah, in the chat too.
in the
Okay.
chat, in the stream chat, not the thread.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
do both.
Which side? Okay, got it.
It's gonna get swept up in the chat.
It's not going that fast.
Yep.
How many people are watching?
It's like around 40?
65 right now.
65.
What, 65?
64. Someone
Aw.
died just now.
It went down to 64. Come on, we need one more so we have the magic number.
Yeah, so true.
When the
There's the sites, everybody. Go right ahead. Look them over.
Yeah, right now we
And-
just have a whole bunch of concept art for what we want the game to be about, and a few CGs that we have finished.
As well as like some basic information about the story of the game. Why wasn't the dolphin in the final build? The animatronic wouldn't work.
Yeah, we had a Jaws situation, so we had to choose between not having the dolphin and just sort of like pretending it was there, or getting another type of dolphin. So we ended up going with the other option.
man, you guys had the perfect opportunity to put it in the aquarium, but damn, can't have fun here.
Sad. Sad. No. The frick, we're hacks. Final.
Yeah, the Flintstone sky.
Flintstone.
What about that?
Oh,
Yes!
you said Flintstone.
Oh, and dancing
Hang
animals.
on, I also want to take a moment to appreciate this and rub it into Alex's face.
You got the moves.
You do.
Ah, man.
I remember in the early days of the threads that there was an animation like this that was posted.
Oh yeah, the hold on, we still have it.
It had the music, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Our dev H6.
H6.
Hey, I would hang
Yeah,
that up on my freaking fridge.
There we go. It was posted
Found
in
it.
the chat.
Is that even a
found
Yeah,
it.
it was against the chat.
How's that even being displayed on RenP?
How's what?
Oh,
I
I
don't
know
imagine.
dancing. I'm curious.
Oh, I think it's a GIF.
Yeah, it's just a GIF that he made.
Well, Sly, you just admitted.
Oh, shut up!
Let's go.
You
wanna
broke
get on
the
my
magic,
every
man.
big GIF and
It is
get
now
some
official.
money.
The Caveman on official statement is that it is pronounced GIF, and everybody else is Fang is a disappointment. Fang's disappointed in you. If you pronounce it GIF,
So many years.
Bella pronounces it as GIF.
Apparently, the
GIF.
guy that created it said it's GIF.
GIF. I'm gonna go with
No, it was
GIF.
Jeff.
I've always said GIF.
Yeah.
GIF.
No, the
So-
creator said it was GIF.
No,
Everyone
no,
else says it's GIF.
Oh, he
Yeah.
said GIF. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
My
dude.
bad.
oh, well, there you go. I'm right.
Well, I was gonna say GIF anyway, but
Are we really talking about the difference between GIF and GIF?
Yes, because I'm
Yes.
right. There you go. Ending 4. Okay, I want to see if there's
Oh,
the
look, we
credits yet.
derailed all the conversations with GIF.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Alex says he hates us.
Okay.
Okay. So
And
that
now you
was-
see why we need a third writer, because me and him get in arguments all the time over
So true.
stupid shit.
So I'll say that's 3.2. So the next one's 3.1, and I think then we can skip ahead to 3.9, and 3.9 is pretty much almost identical to the one that we released on June 4th, aside from like a few tiny details.
Yeah, no, Kaiser Rento came on as our third writer because we
Well,
wanted
really,
a
it's a
third
fourth writer. We had a third writer, and he's decided to move on. So yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that makes me the third writer.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So
What the heck?
We're using Pygame for Exit 665. It's going to be
Yeah.
an RPG.
Written in
Turn-based RPG with
Nearly spilled
yeah.
my drink.
Ow!
What am I looking at?
OMG, Matt have played Snoop Game.
Dude, damn.
Fucking, I gotta see this.
The longer the stream goes, the more I just want to just leave.
How's this more broken? What the hell? The buttons are over the place.
Yeah, up here.
Well, why, Jack? You
Oh, that
can't
was
handle
fast.
history. You cannot handle the truth.
Okay, well, this one's broken.
Welcome
going
to
on?
Game
Oh, no.
Theory.
Okay.
Today, our theory is
Well, that's
Stella
broken.
actually autistic.
I am
Alright, we
actually
got-
in the Alex Yig
Okay.
position right now.
Let me try 3.3 then and see if that works any better.
Okay,
Yeah, we got another question in chat. It says, genuine question: the Indiegogo for Exit 665 is really
Yes,
only 30 days, or are you going to increase it?
It's only 30 days.
Yeah.
it's this is only for pretty much the demo of it. Just
Yeah, it's just a demo.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
we
Yeah, someone. Ow, that's loud. Dang it. Okay.
Why don't you
Yeah,
lower your total
Yeah,
volume so you?
Nah, because then I won't be able to hear you guys.
Uh,
I have to do it individually
man.
every time I open one of these.
Man,
And it's only an issue that was fixed in like the
risk
final
becoming
version.
deaf.
Sad.
okay. So to
Man.
answer these in order, the reason why it's only 30 days is that this Kickstarter is essentially only for Indiegogo
GoFundMe.
for
Yeah.
the demo of Exit 665, which we want to try and get out in the spring of this coming year. Next
Gives us
question.
about 4 months.
Yeah. Next question. Is Stella actually wearing a diaper-shaped, like, short shorts? No, she's
Oh,
just
no.
wearing high-waisted shorts.
All this Stella bashing kind of gets me a little heated, and some of you
Shut up.
already know the reason why.
Who's responsible for Snoop Pat, lead programmer?
Yeah. If you see anything funny in these, it's always the lead programmer, who is to be known as Shiaki from Danganronpa.
Or Yandev?
Or
Take your-
yeah, which are actually the one he hates the most is being compared to Kokichi. So compare him to Kokichi. There, he'll hate you forever.
Okay, next one. Anon with a Snoot. Hot or not? What?
I'd say hot.
Ew.
No.
You disgust me, good sir. Good
All right.
day.
Hey, look,
It's a
the buttons
huge
work.
nose.
There you go,
It's
Nut.
only Han if he looks like Ridley.
There, the buttons work.
In
Oh,
all
right.
seriousness, okay.
Oh.
In all seriousness, and if I can be a little emotional here, one of
God
the
damn it.
reasons why I personally gravitate so much towards Stella and why I like her
You
so
gotta
much is because she reminds me so much of my ex-girlfriend, like literally, like down to the personality, her love of tarot, her love of anime, all that. You know, like again, it's like almost a one-to-one for my ex. Like it was a bit uncanny when I first realized that connection, but now that I do, it's like, oh wow, you know. It just makes her all the better for me now. That's one of the reasons why I love Stella so much.
Also, about the original character in game. Thankfully, like I doubt he'll end up seeing it, but
Who?
if it
What?
happens, The original character in game for the Kickstarter part. Indiegogo.
Oh. Okay, yeah, what about it?
Forgot to put that stipulation in.
Oh no, that's oh wait. Wait, what stipulation?
Has to fit with the setting of the game.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
Forgot
Well,
about
we're
that.
boned.
Well, get
Well,
ready for all those fetish characters to be suggested.
Sad. We are now Toby Fox. Okay. Hey, look, there she is
Wow.
in sketch form.
Yay. Okay, we got another question from the chat. Is the Exit 665 stuff going to be posted elsewhere besides 4chan/Twitter? Are you planning on doing a big marketing push to get it exposure?
Maybe it depends. On
We're
we're trying looking at a few things to get a few big names, kind of looking at it. We'll just kind of see as we go along. In terms of just like posting places, yeah, we're just gonna be updating on Twitter and on our official website
For now, at least.
for now.
that
We're-
said,
we're
we
planning on-
are aiming for a Steam release of this.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah. Oh, I also got to make the itch now. I'll do that once I'm done here.
Oh, and who knows? We were just talking about him earlier, but we might even catch Toby Fox's eye.
No.
Die.
No, just imagine for a second. He actually approaches us and says he wants to make a track for the game.
That's
Just
more of
imagine.
I don't know. That sounds more like a call of death, given the
You know-
track record of, hey, I want to make a track for your game. How those games
No,
turned
no,
out.
but
Does our music dev want to enter voice chat and give his thoughts on that?
yeah, because he probably has a lot of thoughts in regards to the music.
Unless he's currently drowning in
good.
pickle brine right now.
He's
Pickle Brian.
dead. The kill team.
I swear to God, if he's in the pickle brine again, I swear to God.
Hey,
And
I never
yeah.
saw these sketches.
Yeah, Atenor, we got booted out of Itch, but it's a sad thing. That freaking Itch couldn't handle the snoot.
Hello, Proton. Privyet.
Oh, Proton is here. Howdy,
Oh,
Proton.
That I just remembered, like, to the
Who's
guys
that
that are
guy?
modding the translations, like, I'm tempted to say, like, we'd be up for hosting those on the Snoot site once you're finished with them. Like,
I think we're just gonna link to them, and that's it. I mean, if they knew about like the Git repo, they could have actually have their translation in, but because we're too, since we're more or less done with Snoot Game, as sad as that is, it's we'll just link it. We won't host it ourselves though.
I won't say that we're done with Snoot Game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's always the thought of going back to it in some fashion or another. Maybe
Well-
doing VN in the setting or something. But
The
Not just that, but
Definitive experience.
weren't we tossing around the idea of like a remaster / director's cut for like the far future? Well, I guess not the far future, but like in the future.
yeah.
maybe that again, it's co-op and all that stuff. It makes it.
Well, okay.
Okay,
How about we do this? If GBH, for whatever reason, never materializes, I think we should do like a director's cut / special edition.
Oh, if it
What
never,
am I doing?
if it never comes out, we'll do that.
Game
for sure.
remastered.
Make up for the fact that we won't be able to stream it because we're still keeping that promise.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's quick.
that's very true. Yeah, it brings memories of me doing the voice, that Rosa voice playthrough.
You know what? We've done endings 3 and 4 this whole time. I'm gonna sink the ship.
With no
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
god, am I actually
Wait,
keeping
wait.
up with
And-
the stream?
What are
Damn,
you
I'm
gonna
not
do?
poor anymore.
And it broke. Okay, well, it say it detected it and it sunk itself. Okay. Oh no, it's back. Yay. Okay, never mind. Let's
What
freaking
are you
go.
doing?
And
It's self-aware.
that-
It's fighting
yes.
back. It doesn't want to experience that ending.
What was
It was
that?
kind of jarring seeing footage of these builds that are so close to the original release builds. Kind of jarring seeing them now compared to this and patch 7.
Wait.
What the fuck?
It's Anon Yick.
What the fuck happened? I didn't see it.
Sweet Lois, it's on Yick.
It's Anon's new.
Wait. Holy crap.
To answer your question, Jibble, I don't think any of us were ever in the actual Snoot Dev server, at least that I know of.
But
Wait, what was the
None of
question?
us were in it. Like we did try and pay attention,
hey,
and we read every newsletter that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the recent one was pretty good.
Yeah, no, like we're finally getting some news. Like 2 years later.
Yeah.
That. God.
hey, Sly. This.
What?
So in here originally, we did also
Oh.
have like this bit here, kind of getting it went back when Naomi was a bit more sinister. I had this bit that had these really out of character lines, so we got rid of it. Kind of just explaining in far greater detail how evil and mean Naomi is, and
Yeah, we're
all that
Naomi
stuff.
went full anime villain.
Yeah.
All
Actually,
according
no,
to
full James
Keikaku.
Bond villain. Which
You know,
reminds me.
I just realized if we had left it like that, it would have made writing her extra scenes all that bit more freaking nightmare-inducing.
True.
There could have been.
And getting that whole like Naomi thing written down to begin with was already pretty nightmare-inducing. I'm actually glad we were able to pull it off.
Oh god, like I still say writing those extra, like the Naomi bit, like Naomi bonus chapters were
Fluffy-haired Fang, my beloved.
We have a question from Chris Crow. Have you guys thought about Snoot Game spin-offs focusing more on other characters?
Ooh, that's a good
I mean,
question.
I know that there's some mods in the works, like namely the Olivia mod and the Reed mod. And if we were to do a spin-off, honestly, we'd set it in a completely different locale, honestly. Like same setting, but different characters entirely. Like these
Okay, so no,
characters-
your answer is no.
Yeah.
Jeez,
It's
Sly.
it's not a no, but it's not a yes either. It's more of a
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, it's more of a maybe. It's
Because it
Like,
really
maybe-
like honestly
maybe-
like okay, go ahead, Sly, finish it.
like maybe we could do something like Nasser moves to a different city or something, and that would be like his college life as a VN, maybe
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of.
has occurred, but for now, it's we want to go.
Whoa.
Sorry, I just dropped something.
No, I
We
meant
wanna
about
do
this.
Yeah.
Okay, for whoever suggested Mexican Snoot Game, no, it's Rexican Snoot Game, okay?
Let's go. Latinx?
Yeah. Mexico
oh,
is
what?
Rexico in this setting.
Ah, crap. I think I forgot to start. Okay, well, I guess we're not. I think I might have gotten us a bit too many points for an. I don't know. I
Oh.
forgot we were doing that. I don't know. We'll see.
A Brazil mode.
fuck?
Who wants
this
to
is
talk
Rose
about?
know.
back room?
Who wants to talk about Brazil mode?
I mean, it's pretty much just the Fallout Wild Wasteland perk. We had all those lines, and you can see this in the art book as well. We had a bunch of lines that we had commented out, and just kind of joke lines that either didn't fit or they're jokes that we considered funny at the time that would not fit in with the story as was. And we were
Yeah.
planning on in the main menu, you could there would have this language selection, and all of the buttons wouldn't work. None of them would work except for Brazilian. And when you chose the Brazilian, and it would turn them back on. Those specific phrases.
Yep, and that's unfortunately how we got those shitpost lines for patch 6.
God, don't
Yeah,
bring
I had
that
to
up,
remove them.
please. because the thing is, it was a recurring problem throughout development, and we should have learned after the whole Navy Marine line that made it in, but
Yeah.
no, we were just really stupid when it came to that. That and like,
Mhm.
Yeah, and patch 7 it doesn't have it has more suitable lines too, which I looked over and over with my own eyes and stuff. So yeah.
Also, to answer your question, Jibo, it would be pronounced Rex Hiko. Rex Hiko.
Oh, whoops. Fluffy-haired Fang, my beloved.
also, yeah, version control that came up in like this last update. Yes,
Yeah.
again, something we're still learning as a fucking development team.
Oh, I'm making.
Yeah,
fun of
we
mine.
are. Oh,
Whoa.
we got another question. Got another question in chat. If you've known from the beginning that Snoot Game would have the reception it did, what would you have done differently throughout the development process?
Not really anything. And not anything different, I mean. We did take it pretty seriously.
About midway through, like back in I think November was when we started actually getting really serious with the game. Like that's when we were actually really going at it. Like this is way more than just a shitpost game. This was a whole on story all its own that deserves to be seen.
Yes! Despite my forgetfulness. Yeah, we're in the ending that I was.
I was gonna suggest that if you really wanted to, like, just set yourself into this ending, you could have just used the console commands.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Heck.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there's some people in the chat who are kind of upset that we are in this ending.
Wait,
Hey,
what
right.
ending?
He wrote it. You should be able to read it. Yeah, Xbox controller.
How upset?
Oh yeah, no, I forgot that these were the first CGs that were pretty much.
Yeah.
No, the first one that was finished is the one on the rooftop where Fang is bloody and
Oh
grabbing
no,
in
is
on his
this ending?
jacket.
No.
Oh yeah. But no, I mean like for the endings, like ending one had its CGs finished first, didn't it? Compared to all the other.
Is this freaking?
Yeah, no, because we thought we were going to have a lot more CGs for this one.
Oh, I just remember. I know what freaking song this is. Hang on, yeah. Here's your ending one song, dude.
You thought you were getting ending one, but no, it was me, Peter.
No, you hear the track.
It's hard to
I can't hear
hear.
nothing.
Hang on, okay, here. Ah, dang it! It shut off. It was the Yik song.
Oh,
It was Puzzle Pieces.
okay.
There you go, because meteors, get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Get it? Yeah. Fang's the meteor. Okay, and then the last one would be 3.99, and this one's probably just pretty much identical, aside from one or two things, to the final build that we sent out on June.
Yeah. Ah, man.
And I think the only ending we haven't seen yet is 2! I'm joking, I'll do 4.
But the ending's two's fun.
So fun that I wrote a story around
Ow.
it.
I swear to God,
So
you need
loud.
to fix that audio problem, man.
It's not my problem. And I think, like, yeah, in the build that we sent out where this was fixed. So here we go, finally, title screen. This is beta 3.99.
Oh, I can barely hear the music. It's really
Ow,
low.
dang it. How's it low for you guys?
Yeah.
I can
it's
barely
like-
hear anything.
It's quite loud.
I can hear it.
Yeah, you do the freaking volume control. Oh, hey! It's Kokichi! He's joined us!
Yep, it's him.
This would be our lead programmer, Tokichi.
Yeah, hey Kokichi, Where people really got it. We really got a kick out of the Matt Pad and Snoot game pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call me Michael. You don't have to call me Kokichi. I think I much prefer the name Michael.
Anyway, Chiaki, why don't you give a bit of your experience while working on this?
Who's Chiaki? Oh,
You.
eat shit. Eat shit.
Okay.
Pushed off.
Okay, and, give us your experience on working on Snoot Game.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
It was okay. So I should say that I'm one of the developers who worked on the game before the big choreography revamp. So where everything looks nice, that was those guys. If you were around for the first bit of Snoot Game, that was me. I did it alone. It's painful, but it was kind of worth it. First thing on Earth, and I hated it extensively, but it was kind of fun after it was done. Also the webmaster, so yell at me whenever things go wrong on the website.
Cough, cough, the brewery cough.
Actually, the brewery is
Okay, well,
working pretty
that's
fine now. Ever since, that was fixed. I don't recall I think the last time the brewery was down was several weeks ago. At this point.
Yeah, thankfully. 'Cause
Thankfully.
I believe you said it to reset more often, didn't you?
Basically, without getting too technical, brew just eats memory like anything ever. Like it is the worst. I'm trying to be child friendly here, but it eats memory. Let's say that, and every so often I need to restart. I accidentally set to restart once a week. Or no,
Oh,
was
wait,
it
you
once
told
a
me-
week or what?
What
Was
was
it
it?
once a week or was it once a day at 6? Forget
I think
which.
it was. Yeah, I think it was once a day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I set to reset it once a day at 6 instead of the 6th minute of every hour for a time being. So, it's finally fixed, so you can go and upload your snoots.
I want to say now that the choreography has been finished, this scene in this first sprite in particular is really weird to see.
Yeah.
The choreographers really outdid themselves with the whole pizza box thing. That was great.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think this is pretty similar to the patch that was sent out for V3.
I forget what was changed.
Well, on this day,
Whoa.
there's I have 5 versions of this saved, and so they're all variations of 3.92, 94, 98, etc.
No,
There's just a whole bunch of.
I know what the issue was with this one. I remember this was the one where talking to Trish at the end. You remember that?
Oh yeah, talking to Trish at the end reset your score, so you got ending 1. Why don't we try that?
Yes, we should.
How?
I don't know how. It was a weird bug.
Michael, can you
Trish.
actually explain that one for us?
Yeah, you guys want to take a gamble? You want to gamble on?
Okay, what I remember, instead of adding it, it set your score to 1.
Oh yeah.
And I missed a plus sign.
Yeah.
So it would originally take your score, add 1 to it. That'd be great, but no. Now Trish is so bad of a human being, or I guess dino being, will cause a school shooting. That's
Wow. What a blunder. What a blunder.
oops. All your progress
was
in
their
the
plan
first
all
minute
along.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Okay, so
that.
that would actually be ending 2 then.
No, it'd be ending 1 because it reset all both scores to 1.
No, it's just
Okay.
1. So it will be either ending 1 or 2.
There you go.
So, basically, what we're getting
Wait,
at
you
is
set
that
it to reset Fang's score as well?
No, I think
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just
think so.
Anon score.
Yeah, it was just Anon score. So that would have sent you
Okay.
from 4 to 2.
So basically, what they're
Okay,
saying
that would have
is
been
that
really damning.
the gist of it is that ending 1 happened because of Trish. So take that, Trigger lovers.
Jeez.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
Trigger lover.
There it is. The first CG ever made for the game, where Anon looks like Nicolas Cage.
Yes, to go
He does.
steal the
Yeah,
Declaration
look at
of
that.
Independence right after.
He looks
you've
like
seen it,
Nicolas
you can
Cage,
never unsee it.
Alex. Get over it. Look at that mouth and tell me that is not Nicolas Cage.
That is the Nicolas Cage mouth.
It is. You can cope and sneed all you want to. It's true.
Okay. Got a question from chat.
Let's go.
Were the bloodstains on Fang's arms supposed to look like meteors?
No.
No, that was just a happy coincidence. It's because she's dragging her fingers along her arms.
Yeah, take meds.
So it's because her fingers are pulling at her fucking arms that they're leaving streaks. Because remember, before that, because she gripped her hand too hard and was punching the ground, her palm was bleeding too.
Poofy-haired Fang, my beloved. See, we should have made a game about the Statue of Liberty. We basically did.
Oh wow, tossing some shade our way, aren't you?
Who?
No, it's like the same guy who asked us the questions. Is like, I was wondering about that. I was suspected it was on purpose because I give these slackers too much credit.
So true. So true.
No, we'd rather be honest than try and take credit where it's not due. Everyone's favorite dinosaur. Okay, each person go.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Rosa.
Oh,
No,
real dinosaur? Or...
dinosaur.
Yeah, real
Species,
one, right?
not character.
Damn.
Oh,
don't really have one.
Favorite actual dinosaur.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a default T-Rex. I don't know. I don't got one.
I must say a raptor.
Utah Raptor. You want to say
Yeah.
Utah Raptor? They look awesome. Yeah, please.
Oh, wait,
do.
hang on. That's true. Ooh. Oh, I guess they went out together. Alright, hang on. I'm curious. Let's see. Take me back. Alright, let's see if this works.
Oh, General Proton's got a question. Were the backgrounds where they're filtered images just stock, or photos you guys took? Pretty much just stock photos, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we did talk
Oh,
about.
wow.
the-
Yep. It's broken here. Wires is broken in this build.
Yep.
Boy, I sure do hope someone got fired for that.
I think they did for like 10 minutes.
Someone in the thread says Fang NFTs when.
Soon. Working on it.
No, they'll be Exit 665 NFTs.
Yeah, we already got some. I can post them later.
Hey, I mean, we're the same people who made like a desktop app, so I'm pretty sure we can do NFTs too.
So
Who knows?
true.
Maybe we'll get rich along the way.
Hey, nerd. You mind if I share this with the thread?
Hmm.
It was this funny bug that we had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, share that.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, guys. Want to take a gamble?
Let's take that gamble. Talk
Oh,
with Trish.
Nah, this is the last build. We should probably. I don't feel like scrolling all the way back, and I don't feel like saving. Final save.
Let's flip that coin. See what
Okay.
chance gives us.
Well, no,
Let's
General Proton. I believe in this build.
All right,
Like-
posting this thread.
With Trish causes a glitch that sets you down to endings 1 or 2.
Yeah, this one should be ending too.
So for some reason, while we're working on the what was the chapter called?
Nope.
Rainbow
ending four.
chapter, that's what it was. We were working on the rainbow chapter. For some reason, the Fang sprite bugged out, and her sprite went up really high enough for a very subtle indication of what happened.
All right, I already made the Gigantus jokes earlier. Okay.
Oh, okay. Who wanted the beta Stella sprite? And which beta Stella sprite? The Barney one or the? You have to be more specific about that.
There's a beta one in the art book.
Is there?
There's several actually.
Well, no, like a beta is in. There's one that Alex made, and one that the guy that drew, a bunch that the guy that drew made.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also,
Soulless. This dancing is soulless.
I mean, yeah, he fucked it up. Like he didn't do it the actual
The arm
animation
movement.
properly.
Let's see.
Got a question from the thread. So when did you decide that Amber was canon in the final build?
I
I
don't know. It happened at some, obviously. Shoot,
I-
hang on. That's actually a good question. When was that?
That was back, I believe, in August when we actually wrote the Rainbow chapter.
But I believe there was something else that prompted it earlier because now I remember. Somebody made a picture of Amber holding a plush of one of the
Forelli.
characters, Forelli from Exit 665, and then Nerd is like he replied with saying canon, and that's sort of like what started that.
I guess. I mean, what I meant by that was like, if Amber is canon, then that little plushie is too. Mostly as a joke, but I guess it's true now. So, cool. What am I gonna write?
Snoot. Actually, let the chat. Yeah, let the chat decide.
I can't chat, so you'll have to relay that to me.
I don't
Okay,
know.
guys, give us something to write.
We could just
I
go
don't
with the
need it.
classic.
Okay, we got Twitch tongues my anus. Let's see what else pops up. She will
Oh.
never be real.
Yeah, I think SWNBR is probably the best one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the most.
Oh, if you want me to hurt them, okay.
Oh,
Your friends.
oh my god!
Perfect.
Oh fuck! I can't see this.
Wait. I think.
Alright,
Oh, well, never mind.
What is it? I don't see it.
Okay.
Leave it to the guy who wrote ending 1 to make us hurt all over again.
So
Oh, yeah,
true.
there's
It's so.
Proton posted his.
I've been utterly
his own
blue
mod.
balled. What the fuck did he type?
Go on.
Hmm?
Someone
We were all
posted
talking
something. Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Hmm?
Proton posted his huge read with a huge penis mod.
Okay.
Leave it to Proton to shitpost.
Kratz Crow says that Snoot Game helped him get through uni.
Oh.
That's
Oh, guess
Aw.
what? Guess what? Music Dev happens to be here now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really. Once again, if this project has helped people in a way, I'm just happy to have contributed a little bit.
Yeah, same
So,
here.
yeah, for everyone that was helped, I'm really glad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this version of Anon
Oh, yeah.
with the. Like, what?
Thank you, Proton.
I believe that's a Cairo he's wearing.
Yeah, I forget like what that shirt was. I know it's.
It's
It's called the Chiro.
yeah, it's a Cairo. It's pronounced Cairo.
Gazoon type.
But it's basically, if I remember my history correctly, that's the symbol that Augustus had his army paint on their shields after he got his quote-unquote vision from God, and told him that he would be victorious. I don't remember what battle exactly, but he had his soldiers paint that, and lo and behold, he was actually victorious, which is what led him to officially adopt Christianity as the religion of the Roman Empire.
Hmm.
Yep, that's the history of the Cairo.
Apparently, there's a guy named Kazard, which is doing a playthrough at the moment.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
as we speak.
Yeah.
we have been watching it, yes,
Yeah,
and I've actually been like he's messaged me a couple times. I've messaged him back.
He's on chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, Kazard.
What's up, man?
We watch your stream like whenever it comes up. I personally have been following it too, even though I don't really like comment on there, even though I should.
I will say, like, one of the weirdest things is like watching people fail the rooftop scene. Like early on, seeing like a couple streamers do that has hurt me. I'm like, just
It's a
seeing
great
people.
trip.
It's a great section and very easy to fuck up because I don't know. It's like you're hoping for people to be better and like actually wait it out and listen to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a matter of being
It's
better,
like
but yeah,
you
we are
made
we
the
are
great
waiting for
this game.
we are waiting for the chosen one
Yeah. It's a huge
to
field
get
trip.
it
The
on the
one.
first. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey
you're on your
guys,
first
look,
try.
it's
You are
me.
the
There I
chosen one.
am.
Oh, it's
Yep.
him.
It's
It
him.
is. It's me. There I am in the
Go back
credits.
into the closet.
Oh, no. Back into the walk-in closet with last year's rapping.
Oh yeah,
pick.
no. And
Bye-bye.
here's Music Dev. If you'd like to introduce yourself since you're super late to the party.
Never pick up calls from relatives.
Here, here.
I came
You
here
want to talk
before
about your
stream.
time being a dev?
I wasn't paying attention to what anyone was saying. I already mentioned this. The just subconscious music.
Just in general, like your time, like working with us, making the music and everything. How you feel about the community and everything?
I'll be honest. Well, as of recent, I've kind of been focusing a bit more on new projects, new albums, etc. I would say when the game first came out, I was pretty interested in how people took such a big interest in just listening to it, even outside of it. And I think I appreciate that a lot, even though I think it's meh.
All right. I will say,
He's not at full power yet.
he needs
Bad.
Can't get enough
his
pickle brine.
grind. And Ringto, can you read out the question that's on the thread?
Yes, I was about to bring it up. It's okay. What are your thoughts on modern advancements in genetic engineering, such as CRISPR, and the case of Jiankyu, who genetically modified 2 human embryos to be HIV resistant and implanted them in the mother, who then gave birth to healthy twins? How do you feel about the inevitable creation of dinosaur-human hybrids using more advanced forms of such technologies and the whims of some scaly billionaire?
You know what? I will direct the live-action Snoot game if that billionaire would pay me.
Hold on. Wasn't there some article and discussion about this happening in like Japan? Something about CRISPR to do with like cats and foxes. Genes are vaguely compatible with monkeys. Human? Question mark. Sus.
That's what he
Man.
The sus species.
Guillermo del Toro for Snoot live action. Got it.
All right, and that does it for the beta builds. And after that, the rest. Does anyone want to stream some game? Well, that'll be the rest of it while we talk.
If only Silent Storm didn't crash the
You
second
know,
round.
Snoot Game does get a live action movie. I would want Anon to star as Christian Bale.
No. Ryan Gosling, you silly. Don't
I
you
still
know?
think that
He's
Anon would be
literally
voiced
Ryan
by.
Gosling
Uh,
is basic bitch. We need
Whoa.
someone who is
Oh,
truly
you,
Play
charismatic.
Balan.
True.
you really
No,
want
no,
to
no.
say that?
Okay. If there is to be a live action Snoot, I think the only logical option for someone to play Anon has to be fucking Ryan Gosling.
It has to be, man.
Don't you
He
get? He's
embodies Snoop
literally
too much,
me.
probably. Also, they're saying play Balan Wonderland.
Again.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
First time.
I do not have that installed anymore.
Good.
Ah, damn
Yeah,
it.
so I found out why my computer was crashing all the time back then, because a bunch of people here were trying to convince me, dude, your computer started crashing right around the time you installed Balan. You need to undo that. So I did, and it didn't work, and it went on for a few weeks. And then I realized the issue is that I hadn't dusted out my computer correctly in quite a while. So I went and fixed that, dusted it out with some a can of pressurized air, and now it works fine. But I haven't bothered to reinstall it.
Hold on.
Hey,
If you
click
want
on
so, why don't
the-
you put up Flumpty? I know some people here haven't seen Flumpty. One Night at Flumpty's.
I don't have that
Oh,
either.
boy.
Proton.
Okay, we
Remember?
got
Shucks.
okay. We got two more questions from the thread, and they're basically almost the same. So I'm just gonna pretty much say them like one right next to the other. So the first one is devs. Did you read all of the fanfics, and how do you feel about the sheer amount of fanfic / fan art your game has gotten? Did it shock you at all? What are your favorite pictures and stories, if any?
Why did they make fan fiction of this game and not for Yeek?
So true.
I
So
believe that
true.
there is imbalance in priorities
Because-
here that we need to sort out as soon as possible.
Let's be real. Anthro dinosaurs are much more interesting.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but can
Okay,
they totally
so-
You
Yeek
know what's
out?
more interesting? Fang's dad should have been Mr. Yeek.
True. I agree with your statement.
Okay. So I don't think we've read all of the fanfics, honestly, because the sheer
I have.
amount of you get. Well, Wangto has, but
I've read a
I
few.
haven't.
I read
There-
quite a few in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just because we've been focused on Exit 665. We still haven't set aside any time for us to read any of these. So
Yeah.
as for the
I barely set it myself any time to do anything. Like I was working on Snoot. I was one of the first. Actually, I was the first recruit on here, and then I worked nonstop for a majority of my time, and I just sucked all of my free time away.
Yeah.
it really does feel
Kada?
like times.
Kada, write Naomi part 2, please. Thank you.
I mean,
That's
as far
not
as I
free
go,
time.
that's the thing with me. Like, I also since I work so much with you guys and on the projects and all whatnot, my free time is also severely limited. But even then, I still try to keep up with a lot of the fanfics, especially my favorite ones. I mean, after all, I did get my start writing the fanfics after all, so it kind of feels like, I should keep up with like this part of like who I was before.
That
you know-
said, you need to continue the fucking Nessera one. I
Oh,
still
do not
I-
worry. Do not worry. I will.
What are you talking about?
I might as well make this official now, since I might as
Don't
well
worry,
just make,
champ.
might as well just make this
Depends.
official now.
Oh look, it's Yeek.
In about
Tea
2
time.
weeks,
Is it? No freaking way. Let's
Okay.
in
go.
about 2
Let's
weeks,
go.
I will be having my winter break, which will last
Hmm.
for 3 weeks. And during those 3 weeks, I plan to update every single one of my stories.
During those weeks, I'll steal a saxophone from someone.
Dream Master, could you switch over to the other live stream?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, we have a follow-up question.
Mhm.
What's your favorite Rule 34 picture?
Hmm.
that.
I pass.
Interesting question.
My absolute favorite, you say?
I'm trying to think of a really
Yeah.
tasteful one that's on the Boo right now, but I can't think of any at the moment.
Hmm.
Also, real
It's
quick,
a hard
someone asked,
question.
someone pinged me on the chat. Proton asked me, "Who is your favorite artist and why is it General Proton?" Because General Proton is a pretty based and awesome artist.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's also a good friend.
Question.
Also, in regards to like the reception, like the fan art and all that, and the sheer amount enough to break our Buru regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Never
So
thought we
true.
would reach that point.
I would like to mention
Never
something.
thought we would need a Buru for fan art.
I
So
would something that happened after the creation of the Boro was there was a singular week in where just each day it would crash down in a different way or break in a different way, and we rang up our programmer and we're just asking him, why doesn't this work at all? To be honest, I'm surprised it didn't break down even more often, considering the just flooding, actual just flooding it had. I appreciate it greatly. However, I do need to mention that could have been Yik fan art. I will
Alright,
keep doing this bad joke.
It feels like we haven't really answered the Rule 34 question yet, so I'll go ahead and answer with mine. Anything that BH1 puts out is fucking amazing.
I think when it comes to me, my favorite so far is probably the Trish Footjob picture.
no, you know what? I know the perfect one because it is really tasteful. It's the MILF thing that BHD did way back when, where standing in the doorway. That one
Having
is
a
my
really elegant discussion here.
Oh, and we got
Very
another
eloquent discussion.
art is art,
Pardon
man.
me, meds are required.
Okay, we got another question.
I would
that's
definitely
kind of an
say
important one. So, Tenshi, I believe he pronounced their name Tenshi. They asked if you had known about Sage earlier, what role would he/she would play or be?
Oh, actually, we knew about him from day one. It's just that we kind of forgot about him.
Yeah.
that, and we didn't have an actual like anything to go off of for his design.
True.
Like
I would like
all we knew about Sage visually was that picture of his backside. For
Purple.
Stella,
Yeah.
we had concept art that we could work off of.
As for what would have happened with that character, there's the obvious jokes being made about Anon being from 4chan and then keeps on saying Sage.
So
I
there's a
need
question
to
for you.
mention this.
There's a question
But-
from Kaiser.
To Nerd.
He's asking to Nerd. Yeah, he's
Oh.
asking, what is your response to people making lore for Snoot beyond what's shown inside Snoot itself? Maybe as an example, the world that surrounds Snoot and what makes Snoot the world that it is.
Lore.
I mean, it's fun stuff. Like I meme about lore stuff, but really, it just is what it is. I usually just like I make fun of it and stuff, but I don't really have any harsh opinions on it.
I mean, you have said that. What was it? Lore is for people to enjoy and fail their history. Like,
Yeah, I make jokes about people that get really into Fallout or any of the open world Bethesda game stuff.
Oh, reminds me of Fallout Equestria.
God.
Oh yeah.
my
Back in the
God.
pony days.
I remember
And
that shit.
And to think that I actually helped write the first few chapters of that story.
Oh yeah.
You know, if
Okay.
I've noticed that in the
You hear that,
community,
Joy? I'm not alone.
if you're a Snoot bro, there's like a 90% chance that you were into ponies at some point in your life.
Yeah.
100%
Okay.
you were Polish.
So, Nerd, do you want to explain your fascination of Yik with the thread?
Well, sure. Hang on. I think I've explained this once before. I think the best way to put it is that, and from a professional standpoint, barring the one issue of the controversy that happened shortly after release regarding Elisa Lam, they did basically everything right. They had all the marketing that they needed. They were set up at conventions. They had stalls set up. They were talking with some very big names in the industry. They even had demos set up in major retail stores. So this was, set up, and they did absolutely everything they could have, and it was shaping up to be a really major release. But then when the game actually came out, it was just such a death by 1,000 cuts. I really don't think there's any one major flaw the game has. There's just a whole bunch of tiny things that really add up and compound over themselves that make it a generally unpleasant experience. So my fascination is that it's a game that absolutely everything was done right in one aspect, but to the point where the game itself didn't have enough attention pointed towards it.
Yeah.
I would like to
To-
mention that there is, I would say, the development history of it is really interesting because when you look back at those two brothers and you see what else was going on in their lives, it starts to make more sense piece by piece why it came out the way that it and kind of falls apart in the hands. Now, second thing, back to the Sage topic, which moved a little too fast before I could mention it. I actually wasted more time than I'd like to admit trying to come up with a theme for Sage based on the fact that purple. That's it. That would eventually become the Stella theme. As much as I disliked it,
Well, it wasn't. You can't Sage.
yes.
I
Second
think
note.
Damn.
I think we
Someone
named the
once-
tracks. Oh, sorry.
Someone once asked what was going on with Mo's theme, if it was supposed to be Italian. And I did not mention this in any other stream, so I feel like I would have to get this out of the way. It's that the original version of Mo's theme was based on a folk Italian song. And yeah, while it was technically in public domain, I was speaking with one of the programmers on it, and we both came to the agreement that we might as well urge on the side of caution, and so that's why Mo's changed so radically. It originally was based on, I think it was called Ol Silo Mio. I butchered that pronunciation. As you were saying, Nerd?
Oh, no, it's not important. I was saying that I think we named the tracks after you gave them to us. So I'm pretty
Yes, you
sure
did.
the style track "You Can't Sage" here. That was, I forget what the original name was, but I think that was just a general "Anon is in trouble" song, I believe.
Oh, there was another one. The one that I was talking about that was originally meant for Sage was called Swager.
Mhm.
That one, I think, kept its name. Not 100% sure.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I think
To Swager, or I think it was just called Swager. I don't remember.
Okay,
Flagger.
thoughts on OCs. I really welcome OCs. Honestly, I always push the community to be as creative as they can, and I think there should be no limits to what can be done. Personally, people are free to draw whatever they want, create whatever they want, and expand the universe as much as they want. There should be no bars to this.
Yeah, I agree with that statement
I'm
too.
impartial to it.
She has a
I
long
don't
neck.
mind them. I don't mind them existing though.
also,
Sometimes I do feel like I'm a bit out of the loop when I see them.
Also, quick aside. Proton earlier asked that if Fang's surname really is Tooth, then
no,
if
it's
we do not deny it, then it's official. So is it
No.
or is it not Tooth?
it's Aaron. It's already in the game in the bonus chapters. So way to reveal you didn't play the bonus chapters, man.
Wow,
Good
Proton.
job.
How could you do this to me, Proton? You've
How could you
injured
do
me
that,
on a
bro?
personal level. I will never recover from this. No, Art Duck, Art Do. There's a little interesting thing about Sadist. Sadist was originally meant to be a throwaway track, but after I thought over it and I realized that there wasn't that same kind of like hard electronic much where else, other than I think it was Huck Chucks or something, and Fighter. So Fighter was actually based on Sadist. It was originally called Extended Sadist, and then it got swapped to Fighter. So there, that's a little lore for you.
Also, another quick aside. I want to answer a question that Jimmy Wolf posted earlier. When will I officially be unpunished? And to that, I will answer to him, never. I
Yeah,
am
He's
punished
I've
already
for a
complained
reason.
about that moniker for a while, and he's never gonna get rid of it.
Yeah,
Eternally damned.
It's become a part of who I am at this point. You know,
Character development.
As a wise man
You were
once
rather
said,
cut his
he's
hair.
already a
Yeah,
demon.
no, like to the point like we were debating like
Just be yourself.
We were
Quite.
debating having a
Except the fuck
reward on
beast.
Indiegogo where for $1,000, one of the writers would write you a story, and the writer would be Rankto, and just see how many people actually catch on to the joke.
It would have
Yeah.
been funny.
I can respect that. Oh,
Eh,
speaking of Jibble, he has another question for us.
Mhm.
I don't know if I don't think anybody's answered, or maybe Yako did. What was your favorite piece of music from
No,
Snoop?
it hasn't been asked.
Favorite piece of music?
Mine would have to be the really long Hitler song. It's a big jam.
Hmm.
Okay,
Me
this is for
personally,
music from the game.
I
from the
think
game.
Personally, mine is appreciating her company.
I really like Rose's theme.
Okay,
That's pretty well done.
about that. Rose's theme was the one that I actually put the most time into out of any of them. Why was that? There's at least 3 different versions that were borderline copyright on either Gypsy Kings or Santana, so I had to change those. So out of all of them, Rosa, because I would be betraying myself if all of those hours went to waste.
I gotta put it down to the ska, to those other 2 weirdos. That's my favorite song.
True.
I love the garage band angle that we went with. It was my favorite thing about the music.
Man, all the music in Snoot is really good, but if I had to pick the one that had like the biggest effect on me, it would probably have to be Good Faith.
Yeah, that one's freaking
I mean,
good.
I love Good Faith.
Good Faith is just ethereal. Props to the dude who did made it, because that wasn't our main music dude.
Yeah. There's like I think 3 tracks that because I was out for the week that they some dude was called in. It was one of his nerds friends. But small note about the garage thing that one of us mentioned. About that, I nearly and accidentally slammed a piece of kit into the floor because I was trying to make this little wavy motion for like a sound effect later, and it nearly slipped out of my hand. I mean, it smacked into my knee, and I'm not sure if that was better because, yeah, that's just a bunch of steel that slammed into my knee. However, if that happened, I'm pretty sure a lot of other things wouldn't have been able to be done or had to have been delayed. So there you go. Nearly half of the tracks never happened.
Mhm. Okay, we got another question, and I think we're all free to like not answer this one specifically. But someone, Nurse Lol is asking, how old is the dev team on average?
Nice try,
Nice
Fed.
try, Fed. Jinx!
That's right.
Okay, the question on the thread. Would you ever consider elaborating or writing more regarding the adults like Fang's parents? You sort of did with bowling and the PTA, but the adults feel like they have more potential as characters.
I definitely agree with that. If we ever revisit Snoot Game and make a that director's cut remastered edition thing, we'll definitely have to do a whole lot more with them.
Yeah.
Like
Small note, I will use the peanut sound effect for when they're talking.
If we do like a remastered director's cut version, there's only one request I will make. Don't put director's cut in the title. That's stupid.
Yeah.
No,
With
no,
that
no,
attitude.
no. We're gonna
Do
call
like
it.
like a Kojima and just.
I don't know. Who was the guy
No,
that
it
did
can't be Kojima. We haven't puffed enough.
Reloaded.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be
Reloaded. It would be the most accurate.
Re-snooted.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Reloaded. Yes.
Coming in whenever the fuck we can think of it.
Yeah.
Again, whenever I steal that saxophone, God, I want to steal that saxophone.
Ooh, that's actually a good name. Snoot Re-Extended. I like that name actually.
Turbo Nuggy Edition.
Reloaded.
Snoot extension job.
No, wouldn't it be like fresh out of the oven?
Snoot Game Revelations.
Snoot Game, the Re-Extended Edition, now including the better end as the official continuation of Part 2.
Snoot Game Rebate.
Wait. I just played recently. I played Kingdom Hearts. So we can do we can pull out Nomura and just
Oh,
call it
God.
remix,
Or
No,
Recoded or
it's
something
early.
like that.
recoded or
1.5
some
remix?
silly
No.
Oh,
Snoot
yeah.
Game Baked 2.2.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why
And
not?
again, if we do this, I vote now that we try to make a better end, like a part of the official ending 2.5.
Maybe.
Honestly, sky's the limit.
It really is.
Yeah, no, like it's coming close to. I don't know how much longer we can go on streaming, but
Nurse is asking, when will the devs learn the difference between it's and it is?
Never.
When our writer
Bad spelling
starts-
is
Okay,
just how you do it.
I
part of the
English is
soul-
my second language,
Yeah.
and I still struggle with it. I still have people correcting
English
me all
is
the
my-
time. So
Yeah, English is my passion.
English is my native language, and I have people correct me.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
Wow. Surrounded by a bunch of
English
ESLs.
is
Sad.
look when you like the others can vouch for this. When I'm writing, I lose like any focus on anything else, and I'll just get lost in it. And that means I don't see these fucking errors too.
Yeah.
The amount of times I find punctuation errors and grammar errors. Can't really tell.
I would like to mention there's only one other thing that I see them get, this enveloped in. It's when they're arguing about .hack. Don't mention .hack around them unless you're doing it like me, or else they will kill each other.
Yeah, it is
Swear
what
to
it is. It just sucks.
Fuck you.
See what I mean? See exactly what I mean.
Sucks.
What have you done?
I warned you and I showed you.
Yeah, it is in the trash. You know that quote, if the game's not fun, why bother? The game isn't fun. So I'm not bothering.
That's
Oh, hey,
the
someone else has
Reggie
actually
quote.
played .hack.
Someone else here played .hack? Oh my god, I'm so sorry for you and your time.
Oh wow, guys, request from the thread. They want us to say the gamer word.
The gamer word?
Gamer.
Big gamer.
Yeah.
Word, huh?
you
Nerd, you're black, right?
No.
Alright, here we go. Gamer word.
I was
WarioWare.
I don't know about
True,
you guys.
WarioWare
I'ma
is a
say
pretty
it.
gamer word.
I don't know about you guys, but I'ma say it. I'ma say the N word. Nice to read.
Oh,
You got me.
that gamer word.
We're now officially banned from Twitch, fellas.
Yeah, we're gone.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna say what will actually get us banned. Is everyone here for this? Is everyone ready for this?
I'm
Is everyone
ready.
buckled in?
I'll start clapping.
Niger.
Oh no,
That
It's
we're
a great
banned.
place to visit in winter.
Yeah.
All right. Is Exit
Oh,
6
yeah.
visuals going to be primarily 2D, or will it be like you can have 2D sprites along with 3D models? It's going to be 2D primarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, purely 2D.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
considered making 3D models because the benefit that having 3D models does have is that you only have to make something once, and from then on you just have to rig it and pose it for whatever situation. I still think we'd rather stick with the 2D
None of
stuff
us
because,
have model.
well, there's also that. Yeah, none of us have. Even if we did have experience, though, I'd still want to stick around with 2D spriting stuff and the style.
Yep.
I just find that with 2D images and things along the lines, when compared to 3D models, you have a lot more degree of control over what you want to show and how you're able to stylize things. It's true.
That's what he says.
Plus, it has more soul.
Yeah,
It does.
it definitely has more soul in my
I can't
opinion.
deny that. 2D does have more soul by default.
Yeah, it does.
Sure,
I would-
Okay.
none of us have.
So they're asking about the boss. Can I reveal the boss's name?
It's in the file name, yeah.
Oh, I remember
Okay,
that.
so Budge Stange. He is.
Creepy.
We're still getting the enemy design completely down. Honestly, they're going to be really all kinds of fucked up. And Budge Stange, I really like how he came out. He is fucking
I did.
horrifying.
I would like to mention something slight about the other project is that when we were first coming up with certain ideas for it, and they mentioned the setting, I nearly already just this whole setup of, I guess, genres. While one of us was talking about using psych primarily, I didn't feel like that fit it. I might, I don't know if it's good. Keyword, if it's good, I'll maybe keyword maybe because it won't be worth the time. If it sucks, might post some of the beta albums because I've experimented a lot with them. With Snoot, I wasn't really thinking all too much outside the box. With this new one, I tried lounge, jazz, etc., mixtures, funk. Honestly, when it came between the two, even before just pre-production alone, because it isn't fully done yet, I've already had a decent time just experimenting. So even if we get literally 0 buckaroonies, no doubloons, I will have had a good time. So yeah.
That really is a great mentality to have about it. Yeah.
Hey, for me, as long as people experience and appreciate the story, even if there is virtually no money to be made, I will be a happy man. Because again, that's all I've always wanted to do, just tell stories.
And like honestly, I want to see how far Caveman On can go. Like I want to see where we can go as a studio.
Yeah. When it comes to me, like I said, what I wanted to do mainly was to give back because I felt like between the community input and what the devs had made before I joined, I felt like it was the right thing to do to just give back both to the community and the devs. Just try to be the best that I could be and improve myself, keep improving myself as a way to say thanks.
Definitely.
I haven't really put my input in for what it was like to be on the dev team, but I came later, so I kind of had the best of both worlds. And this ties in to what we are talking right now, because I felt like, well, okay, one thing, goslinging was real, and then I felt like if I contribute to this, then that kind of gives me a purpose. And I realized that, hold on, that's the thing that I've been lacking in my current workplace. That I was doing something that I didn't really enjoy because I felt like something was missing. And when I saw that people, including myself, loved the game so much, I realized that, holy shit, this is what is missing of my life. Doing something that I actually believe in, that I actually think that helps others or that brings joy to others. And yeah, that is the thing that fuels me as we go into doing stuff for Exit 665.
Yeah. Also, I
Right.
have a message to the community because this is a thing that I've noticed by interacting with people from the community, and it's a thing that I keep seeing more and more as time goes on. About the Gosling thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Uh, Let me tell you this. It's okay. Like life can be hard, right? There are moments in your life where you feel like you're heavy and things may go wrong and you feel like you have no exit, you have no way out, right? Do not give up ever. Don't bring yourself down. Do not surround yourself with sadness all the time. Just try to smile more. Try to make someone's life a little bit better if you can. Try that every day of your life, every new day. You can try to be, even if it's just 1% better than the last. It's still a success. So please, if you can, try to be happy because life is really too short to be sad all the time, and it's just a waste of time. Just do this for me if you can.
Yeah, that's honestly the best way
No.
to put it. So, Critical.
Make me, bitch.
Bunch of rebellious teenagers here.
I'm going to do that just to
No, I
spite
don't think I will. You're not my mom? What? I am your mom. I'm your adopted mom. Go to bed. It's late.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, but
You should
Yakko,
stop
Okay,
being sad.
okay.
now.
I feel like I
Now,
have
or
to
else
say
you're
this.
grounded.
I agree with that
Okay.
sentiment very much. Thank you.
Okay, no, really, because I've seen this. Like one of the things that really I wanted to analyze was the constant gosling and people wanted to find a way out, finding their, like, you know, their Fang or their Naomi or their Stella, their Rosa, and whatever waifu they might have. You have no idea. You never know, really. Like, love could be just right around the corner. But if you're always sad, how can you see it? That's the point.
I would
If
like
you
to
run-
add,
if you surround yourself with sadness all the time, you're gonna just attract more sadness, and people are just gonna go away from you. Just try to be happy. That's it.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is just go outside. Stop playing video games all day.
Yako, that was
Take
incredibly
meds.
cheesy, but I wholeheartedly agree.
I know
That's
it's
pretty well put.
cheesy, but like I said, so many times, even in the Discord, I was talking about something, and people would just find a way to turn it into a mass gosling, and I was like, man, it feels like I'm
Yeah.
hurting people just by talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
I think the Gosling is it's a half in joke, half. Yeah, I feel that way, brother.
Yeah, I know, but
I'd like to add something to it. All right, I wake up every day and I know for a fact, yeah, my country's destroyed. Yeah, it's in forever political turmoil, warmongering, whatever. I don't care. Simple. Because if I can force myself to be happy and if I can wake up, go, yeah, I can make today good. I can do something good today. And I will go do something good. If I say, oh, today will be a terrible day, today will be a sad day, well, then guess what? Even if it's a great day, I've forced myself into being sad. What's the point? There is none. I am practically telling you to go outside. It doesn't even have to be go outside. Just say something nice to someone. Say something nice to yourself. Compliment yourself on something you did. It may have sucked, but it may have been an improvement.
yeah, like I said, that's
Second note,
1%.
glory to Bashar Assad. Glory to Syria.
Okay, jumping onto what Grass said, and this is a very important thing, and I've always noticed this. A lot of people always seem to fear the idea of failure, the idea of disappointing, or just in general not being able to live up to what they believe their own expectations are. But the truth of the matter is that you shouldn't be afraid of failure. You should actually embrace it. You should cherish it, because failure is actually one of the best teachers that you can ever have.
Your
Because
biggest
you learn a
teacher.
hell of a lot more
Failure
from
is-
failing than you do from success. If anything, being too successful can be detrimental because it can make you apathetic and it can make you conceited. That's one of the main reasons why I always like to self-deprecate so much, aside from a couple of others. But one of the main reasons is that I never want to become too conceited. I always want to keep myself on my own toes, and I've come to that realization essentially. But yeah, don't be afraid of failure. You know, embrace it, accept it, learn from it, and move on from it. You know, don't dwell on it too much.
Yeah,
A very simple way of describing it is think of it kind of like when you go to the gym or you do something very strenuous and you get tears in your muscle. That means your muscle's growing. Think of it kind of like that. Something tore, but now it's growing. That's the simplest way.
That's a pretty good analogy. It's the same with thoughts, really, and positivity. I don't want to sound pretentious because like I said, I had my moments in life where I had no way. I felt like I had no way out. But Snoot Game was like the window to the opportunity to start over. And I just know, I've met so many people, and some in particular that said to me that this was a chance to begin again, to start over. And while that might be scary sometimes, there's it's also the like I said, the opportunity to turn a new leaf. And even though it might be hard sometimes, even though I mean, it's not a magic pill that would solve everything. I know it. But still, if you can strive to be good and make someone's life a little better, I think that's just beautiful to be able to do that.
Did not expect us to go down.
Yeah,
that.
sorry. I didn't.
Video gaming content on Twitch.
Oh my
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
I'm sorry.
caveman on
This is the
Pet
power of Snoot.
I didn't mean to go full
Power of-
psychologist.
It's all right, Yakko.
I didn't mean
It's
to
all
go
right,
full
yeah.
psychologist. It's just that,
But
like, I've seen this constant sadness all around me, and I'm like, damn, people, come on.
Just be less sad.
True, I agree with your
Go
statement.
outside, eat eggs, work out,
The
Yeah, I
in
caveman.
think
your
we can-
room, it's grass.
let's tone down the sap for a second.
Yeah.
Although I
Jesus.
haven't really talked about myself.
Caveman on Motto.
I know I've done a ton of stuff for Snoot Game,
just
and I haven't
do
really talked about it.
Oh,
If we want to go,
I remember.
here's some good
Yeah.
news. We are officially
I'm
now on the
lighthearted.
third
Okay,
thread.
guys, Map has been trying to talk.
Oh, sorry.
So basically, I didn't find out about Snoot Game and play it through my own volition. It was through my friends who were raving on about it, and I was like, okay, no. I was just like really meh. What is this thing my friends are raving on about? So I sat down and played it, and then I couldn't keep my eyes off the screen for the next 10 hours.
has your son become
at that
addicted
point, I
to
thought-
shooting?
Can I wait a second? I need to make Krennic seethe because he's being an ass. Simple and clean is the way that you're making
No, no,
me
no.
feel.
Oh, boy.
And
No, no,
it's
no.
hard to let it
Too far,
go.
too far,
Yakko,
too far,
Yakko,
too far,
Yakko.
too
Sing it
far.
in Goofy's voice. Sing it in Goofy's voice.
I can't do Goofy's
Oh no,
voice.
no.
Wait, can you do Donald Duck though?
No, I cannot.
All right.
Get on the
All
man, get on the man, get on the man.
right. What,
Back on topic.
what is the stream anymore? Like, the whole point. Of
I don't
amazing.
know.
Fuck,
Q&A,
I lost
man.
my train of
Crap.
thought. Where was
That's
I?
what it is.
Hey, have you heard about Kingdom Hearts lore?
Or? No, tell me about it.
no. Please no. It's
Tell us the
there's
juicy
literally
details,
a
please.
4-hour
Show,
video
just show
essay
off
on
just-
I've made a 21-hour stream of me beating the shit out of Kingdom Hearts bosses on critical mode.
Oh yeah, I was.
That must have
with
been
you.
very fun.
How
They beat the
soldier.
shit out of me.
I guess you didn't
my-
beat them.
Oh my darkness!
oh my darkness.
You doctor with my light.
It is I, Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
Okay, so is there any other questions from you guys though?
Yeah.
Mm,
Got more
Okay, I
questions
believe
for
you.
us?
I still do. I do want to get back on topic though. So
Go
around
ahead.
the time before I played Snoot Game, I was sort of drifting through live. I still had my skills. I was working on little projects here and there, but I didn't really feel not. I'm not going to be cheesy and say whole, but like it felt like I was. Fuck, I'm just being cheesy. Felt like I was missing something in my life. Oh God, that hurt to say.
I was missing titters.
I was just a normal boy in the town of whatever.
You were missing
just a
Terror
normal-
GFs.
He was just
Yes.
a normal
All right,
guy
so
in the middle
but
of
when I did play
Arkansas.
Snoot Game,
Okay,
I did
we
play
got
Snoot Game. I had this feeling when I was playing it that I didn't feel bleh. There's very few media that make me feel a certain way like Snoot Game did. it's the kind of feeling that you get when you think, man, I'd like to be there. I want to be in this world. It's so interesting. These turn of events that intrigued me so much, and it was one of the reasons why I started, following discussions of Snoot Game and eventually the Sticky. And when I saw that you could email the devs about, helping out and such, I knew right then. I took a little motto I've had a few years ago. I took a motto to heart, in which I said, "Take your chances." And boy, I did take my chances, because I was kind of doubting myself on like, do I really want to do this? And I said, "Fuck it. I have skills. Let me go and practice them." So I did email you guys, and now I'm here.
He's
I
in
was
my
one
house.
of the first people allowed in the server.
One of the
Awesome.
first people,
And ever
like,
since then, I just kind of worked my ass off, just relearning how to do art, because it was a while since my skills in art were kind of rusty. And boy, I was grinding those sketches out vigorously. And eventually, I also saw, because I was interested in sound, I saw the incredibly soulful implementation of sound, and I thought, I could do this better.
Broke into my house. Help!
Okay,
You know-
meanwhile, we got.
One of the
Pizza!
Oh, are there more questions? All right, go ahead, answer
Okay,
those questions
we
first.
actually got a couple questions in the
We
chat.
got a few questions, yeah.
Okay, so the first one is from Nurslol again. It's like, what games / other media does X665 take inspiration from?
Okay. Well, insofar as like the obvious one, because we've always been joking about it, is that we're trying to take concepts that almost work in Yik that we're playing here.
Yeah.
But other than that, I want to say, shoot. Okay, the art style that we're generally going for is heavily inspired by this Japanese animator that does music videos sometimes, known as and I think it's Waboku.
Yeah.
I personally, I really like his style. I posted around, and it seems to be that's the advantage of seeming really sketchy, so it's easy to make assets for and recreate, while still having a certain amount of style to it. And I think that that's a good way to make a whole lot of assets, but still have them look presentable. And to go on from that, other media.
Waboku.
I mean,
yeah.
some of the elements in the game.
Maybe we can post an
It's from,
example
like-
of Waboku's art style to get people a feeling of what we're trying to go for.
Maybe.
Oh.
What were we saying, that Buster?
Yeah, so some of the elements are from different games, like Berserk, for example.
Well, yeah,
That's
yeah.
Although, it's not like
Now-
100%, but like it's
Yeah.
just a few pieces.
I
Definitely
need
a
to
little
mention.
bit,
I-
a little bit of the story stuff from Dot Hack that's actually good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, none of it.
Eat a dick.
Uh-huh. Just to do whatever we've seen as like, hey, why don't we? But obviously, because we're so early on, it's kind of easy to say, oh, well, we're just using this from this game and this from this game and working it together. I think the real part where we're going to make this shine is how we make these different concepts work together. For example, we have this system that we briefly go over if you visit the website, where it looks like there's these situational I'm trying to think of a good word for it. These weird situations that the main characters are in that they have to fulfill a condition to get out of by listening to the individual members. So where the idea there is we're trying to get that as close as possible and create a sort of gradient between what counts as a battle in the traditional RPG sense, and then on the other end, these strictly, I guess what you could call them a puzzle. So where the game, what we're trying to aim for is several points where there's elements of both going on.
Yeah.
So being able to do that and being able to do it in a way that's fun and works seamlessly, That's the goal.
Oh yeah, and it's not just RPGs; it's also other games. Like
Yeah.
I think the puzzles were they're gonna be more similar to like Silent Hill as an example.
Yeah, we have some sort of Silent Hill. We got something planned that's sort of similar to the piano puzzle in that you get a list of conditions and you're trying to figure out the order to fulfill a set of actions that also fulfills a set of conditions. So yeah, things like that. We're trying to skip all of the push boxes in a certain order, flip switches in a certain order, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Some actual legitimate like brain teasing puzzles.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I was going to move on to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
What was your fun fact?
Easy. Someone once mentioned, I think it was mainly as a joke, but Nerd over here said, well, if it's got a Persona inspiration, why don't you make it sound like Persona? Haha, funny.
Yeah.
And I was in the middle, I was fuming essentially because this happened after Snoot as well. I had a horde of like Persona fans knocking, going, why don't you do some Persona like? If I heard the word Persona, I would go in a kill craze.
No, it was funny what the lesbian Space Rock said, getting some real Persona vibes. When I saw the first trailer for what was once known as Yik 2, I got Shin Megami Tensei vibes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first thought that came to my mind was that for some reason.
I mean, they both
I've got to play that. I guess I'll have to stick it on the list.
Oh yeah,
give it a try because it's basically what well Persona is like a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series. It turned out to be more popular in the end, probably because of the school stuff and the social links. But yes, Shin Megami Tensei is known as the main series. Like Persona used to be like Shin Megami Tensei Persona. That used to be the moniker.
And hot take here, Shin Megami Tensei is a hell of a lot better than the Persona series.
That's not really a hot take.
Absolutely.
It's not really a hot take.
You're only saying that because the newest
not
one
even a hot take. That's
hot take.
Stunning and
Persona
brave.
sucks, and its fans suck. But that's not a hot take. This is true.
So true.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of people saying, "Hey, I'm a big Persona fan. I've saw a playthrough of Persona 5," and I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah, that's how it
I
be.
will kill them with my bare hands.
Have you played Persona like from the very beginning, back when it was more SMT?
All I know is that Hitler was there. That's all I care about. It's like, guys, look, funny Austrian.
Okay, we should probably move on to the
borderline
next question
middle
before we get to
school.
that a little later. Okay, so next question is: after Exit 665, is there a particular genre Caveman and On wants to tackle next?
Okay, so
Yeah, go ahead.
this one I want to answer because like I do have some ideas for like a platformer next after this. If
I
we
definitely
if we
wasn't
can
making
come
the bad
together
RTS.
and not tearing each other's throats out. Like I do have some ideas for a platforming game, like action platforming, a bit. Think a 2D Devil May Cry kind of deal. Because one of my favorite games of all times is Odin Sphere. I can't say the fucking subtitle of that because it's fucking Norse or whatever. But I would love to make a game like Odin Sphere.
That's still
cringe. That's what I want to do next with a little bit of like some of the dreamlike aesthetic that Balan Wonderland has. Because I think that would be fucking just a really fun game to make.
It does sound like a real fun game, yeah.
To add on to that, there was a long-going project that I used to be a part of, etc. It's mainly just been on a public eye because it's really just been an inside joke. Pretty much, I thought, man, if only someone took Jagged Alliance 2 into an RTS, that definitely wouldn't be a terrible idea. Now, I know most people don't know what that is, and I'm pretty sure only one of us here know what that is. But pretty much take classic XCOM, instead of action points or time points. You just have it happen in real time. It was just a novel idea that popped up in my head, and the more I thought about it, it was like, man, I want to make video games about mercs. Yes, Quasada. Jagged Alliance is the good game with mercs and guns.
Yes.
About everything after 2. Everything after 2 wasn't real, and I hate THQ with all my soul.
All right. If I may,
Ruined him.
if I may add to this question as well, if I were to actually, get in or be in the position to direct the next game for Kim and On, I would actually make it a homage slash. Well, yeah, I guess homage would be the best way to put it to the Fallout series. So, like an isometric tactical, turn-based RPG in which basically you play as a lone individual in a post-apocalyptic style world.
Okay, that sounds keener, but
Okay, so in other words, me and Rankto are going to have a knife fight for what the next game will be.
yeah.
Rankto wants to make Fallout Equestria the game. He needs to. There's at
Okay.
least 20 Fallout 2 mods that do that.
All the characters
There
are
are
snakes.
mods
Yes,
for
there we
Fallout
go.
Nevada even.
That's it. We got ourselves on the next Kim and On project.
New
right?
title, new Kino.
Yeah.
We're,
Sorry, it's final.
Sorry
come
guys.
It's decided. Nope. Sorry, Sly. We're skipping yours. We're making that game next.
Sorry.
Oh god, no. I'm railing against you saying that we're doing Odin Sphere 2D platformer action game.
I've never seen a lot of those.
That's why I want to do it. It's something that's not really made often. Like
No,
the most.
I've seen a few, and I didn't really enjoy any of them. So
Isn't that a yeah, Cole,
I'm
shut up.
back.
Isn't that like a side-scrolling beat 'em up? Like what are those games called?
No,
The River City games.
yeah, the
No,
side-scrolling beat 'em up.
River City Ransom.
side-scrolling beat 'em up. Like it's an actual
Nice.
platformer, but it's also
Mhm.
like heavy on the combat. It's really
Okay.
fun. Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, Mirror's Edge!
Kaiser has been asking for a while to rank to who is the best Snoot girl and why is it Rosa?
That's a tricky one to answer, but
Okay, Rankto, one condition. You have to answer this in Spanish.
Pues ¿cuál es pisto?
ok, eso lo puedo hacer. So, la razón por qué Rosa es la mejor chica es porque primero ella es rexicana, segundo, ella entiende la mayoría de las personas, tercera, ella quiere ayudarle a todo el mundo, no importa que tanto se termine dañada en el proceso, y cuarto, ¿has visto ese cuerpo? Wow.
Okay, I understood everything he said. So
Wow.
tough shit.
I only liked I like Rosa because I got an excuse to listen to Bambaleo 50 times in a row. That's it. I wasn't paying attention to what Rosa even did.
I'm surprised people don't have
Wow.
questions for me.
Gypsy King.
Okay, any.
Sure they do.
Okay. What was the next question after that?
Okay, we had a question from the thread. It's at the devs. How do you handle the dev team member that you don't like?
We
Doesn't really happen. Yeah,
The point-
racism.
I
Heavy
plan
racism. Yeah, and height.
And
If we
height.
find out how tall they are, we remove 6 inches.
Oh my god, guys. Using that equation, I'm 7'50".
Dang.
Sorry, keep winning. Winning
I mean,
forever.
Sly's only 4 feet tall now. Man.
Hot shucks.
I'm 5'7", you assholes. God damn.
He admitted it.
Yeah,
Good job.
Five,
Admitted it to everyone.
Oh my god, guys, Sly is 1 inch taller than Stalin. 1 inch.
I fucking hate you guys. Also, to
What
answer-
was the most
Have
fun
we ever
experience
used-
during development for everyone?
No. It's a question. It's a question for Yako.
Oh,
Oh, that's a question for me?
Yeah, it's Krennic is asking you. What was the most fun experience during development? Oh, for everyone. I guess he was originally going to ask it to Yako, but yeah, he had it for everybody.
Questions for
Well,
Yakko. Isn't about
yeah.
Yakko.
Is it about me or okay?
No,
I'll
I
go
You can
first.
go first.
okay.
So-
Yaku goes
so
first.
the most fun experience. Okay, so one of the CGs for the game, the one that I specifically made, the one of Fang and the band playing in one of the post game like bonus content stuff. It was made at work. Like I made the basic sketch at work while I was on the clock, and I finished the sketch back in my house, and it was just funny just to work on the game while I was at work. It was really just hilarious, just because not many know. Like I'm listed in the credits as Hotel Anon because I'm a hotel worker. I'm a concierge in the summer. So yeah, that was the most fun part, honestly.
Okay, for me, honestly, the most fun part was just getting to write, like, just to write everything. Honestly, it's like the fact that I was brought in, got to work on something that made such an impact on my life. The fact that I actually got to be, essentially like just the fact that it felt like I was actually getting to be a part of something bigger than myself and to actually contribute to that.
In your
Yeah,
element.
that was probably like the most fun for me, just getting to write for it essentially.
For me, the best part of working on Snoot was just working on the sounds because it didn't seem as strenuous as drawing or choreography. Like it was still hard, it still took time, but it felt more relaxing in that sense. And I was able to exercise something that I thought really. I was learning as I went, and it was fun to learn as I went, knowing how sounds work and the technical aspects and Foley creation. Even though I did, go into my attic and have all the water drained from my body from how much I was sweating just to get certain things to sound right, it was worth it.
Sweat.
I would say the most fun part was either working on the bowling ball of the soundtrack, which was, I think, the second sound that I made. The game. I don't know the first one. That or Rose's theme, which was the one that I spent the most time on. Really, there is quite a few examples of things that really changed dramatically. For example, I remember one time the request for one of the songs was, I don't remember the exact way that it was described, but it went from originally as this sort of, I think it was for prom or something. I don't exactly remember its original purpose because things got thrown around. But it went from this slightly somber, practically light argument, all the way over to me practically smashing my face into a drum kit to try getting punk rock. Did I like making punk rock? God, I wish I did. No, I screwed up so many drum beats. It painful for me, not painful for everyone else.
All right. I guess I'll go next, and I'd say, like it was the group writing sessions that we had was a lot of fun. Just
No, you stole mine.
because it was fun talking, like sharing the ideas, but also just having fun making jokes during it all. And yeah, we argued a lot during it, but we also just had fun making shitposts in the script and all. It's probably why we kept doing it, even though it's a bad idea. It's just a lot of fun just writing together like that.
Yeah, I do consider these guys some of my closest friends, and getting together in BC every night to write and get closer to some greater goal. And then going back the next day in my free time and reading what we did the night before. It's a very nice feeling. It's easily my favorite part of what we've been doing this last year and a half.
Gotta agree with that, man. Gotta agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, got another question. It's actually the opposite of the question I was just asked. It's what was the moment where you all said, or I guess when you said, "Oh, we fucked up."
What?
Like during
Basically, what's
development.
like the question is the opposite of the previous one. What was that one moment where we had like all of us said basically, "Oh shit, we fucked up."
Skip.
Skip. Okay.
Probably, as we said before, the whole Trish resetting the score thing. That was like we discovered that bug like a few hours before the release, and that would have like the wires thing got a lot of that was funny, but like if the Trish glitch got through, that would have been a whole lot worse.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's
Next question, I guess, would be going off of Yako's story. Do any other devs have day jobs? And if they do they find themselves working on Snoop Game during those hours?
Okay.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
I-
Okay. Let me say, because so for Ending 4 specifically, that was all thought of like when we were trying to figure out what Ending 4 would be. I thought of that in the middle of my my work, and I got really fucking distracted all day just thinking it out in its entirety. And I'm glad I did because of how well it turned out. Explains how much I don't want to think about my work.
true.
God.
All right. I guess I do have a day job. Recently, it actually got changed to a quote unquote promotion, which only means more hours for me now. But I would say, yes, I've often found myself thinking about what I'll be writing the coming night during those work hours, especially when it's like the super boring moments. But when it comes to actually getting work done, not dev work per se, but I have written on my own stories during actual work hours in the past.
Oh, Gexahorde showing up when we're actually getting close to the end of the stream, I think.
Are we? Yeah.
I guess that's everybody's willing to who has
2
day
hours
jobs.
of. Jeez. Yeah. It's been
Yeah, it's been-
2 hours and 40 minutes already.
Yep, almost 3.
Yeah,
And
and
it's like almost
there's-
7 a.m. here. I'm
Well,
about
bringing
to
it
pass
up, I
out.
do have work in the morning or tomorrow.
Ha.
I
Right.
still
We should
have
start
to-
wrapping it
I
up
have
then.
to wake up at 5 a.m.
Well,
I-
let me
I
look
would like to
real
mention-
quick to see if there's any last questions. No, I don't see any more questions in the thread. And I believe that might be all the questions that we were going to answer from here. So
Yeah, there's no more questions, I think.
All right.
Nice ships.
Okay, wait. Another question from Proton. What's the best quote?
What's
in
the
Snoop
best
game?
quote in Snoop Game?
The joke about Jannies and reporting your own post so they have to see it.
Yeah, Proton, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Like, you're not the only person in the world because I think
Oops.
most of us like to think of ourselves as the protagonist of our lives, and we think of other people as secondary characters. I choose to do the opposite and be even.
for me, it would probably have to be the world doesn't revolve around you, which is very similar to you're not the only person in the world, but it's just a wee different context.
Well, it is the arc words of the actual game, so I would have to agree with you on that. So
Oh, actually, Pro just asked very important questions. Like, you hiring people for X665, asking for
Exactly.
a friend.
we actually
We are.
looking to bring in some new people. So
Right. Very specifically, I think we've had. Hang on. Let me think this carefully. What we need the most is probably one extra programmer. We have a few, but I think that's still, generally speaking, what we are in need of the most on account of going from something as simple as a visual novel to something a bit more complex, like an RPG. It's always good to have other extra people able to do that. As always, yeah, we could always use more artists. More people in general is always great. For a while, we needed a. Although I think we've found someone who would be willing to take the job, but we needed someone who is able to handle money, like a someone who's actually, I guess, able to help us with the whole business aspect of it.
Yeah, and someone
Starts
who
rubbing
understands business and finances, because our current guy is an absolute failure when it comes to crypto.
Yep.
Don't.
The boss, you know.
Here we go.
How much have you lost again?
Much have I lost in crypto in terms of what I've betted? I think I've lost about 150 or something.
Jeez.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
like basically an accountant slash financier.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Okay. Bad accountant. You can't hit me too hard on that.
True.
like so
As
much.
always, if you want to,
This is his own investment, so
yeah, true. Yeah. Don't worry. The caveman on funds are held very safely, and
Far
will not
away
be
from
put-
him.
They will not be
Very
put into
far
any
away from
crypto unless everybody agrees on it, and that would be a dark day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to contact us about wanting to help us out, as always, you can do that through our email.
yeah, no, like cavemanongames@gmail.com. Send us an email. We do need, it would be nice to have more people on board to help us. Fort Cave Knox. God damn, that's
Oh,
a good name. That's if we ever have the caveman compound, we're calling it Fort Cave Knox.
yeah. Finally, yeah.
You'll be given credit for that name.
Fort Cave Knox. Oh no, guys! Bond villain's coming after us.
Man, Proton's been on a roll tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
Proton is on.
Where's the secret caveman on gold? Well, it's not really secret. Well, think about it. It's a brute force security.
to
We
be
all
fair,
know
it's
the
like-
gold is in Fort Knox. Go get it.
Okay, but I think that calls the end of the stream, guys. So thank you for
Wait.
showing up.
Wait. Show the fundraiser again.
Oh, right. Yeah. Once again, Indiegogo. What is that URL?
Ah, dang it! I just had it open.
Gotta agree with my boy.
Indiegogo, please give me money.
Yes, give us money.
Yeah, right.
No, don't actually. Give all that money to. Well, I'm thinking of someone that you could give it to.
You know, in all honesty, if only donate if you're confident in us, please. Don't put
All
yourself at
proceeds go to building the thing game.
thing.
Thank you, Crow, for joining us.
Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody.
thanks everyone for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you.
You dudes.
Super fun thing. This is a really nice way to wrap this up, and I do want to call attention to this one last time. This pretty much does wrap up Snoot Game as it is for us. After very, very fun, hard, very
Interesting.
eventful and interesting. Hang on, how long has it been? 17 months now? 18 months?
Yeah,
Very long, year and a half. Finally, it's over for us, and we're able to look on to and use the relationships that we've made along the way to keep going. On to our next games.
Yeah, whatever the future may hold, man.
Whatever
I'm
it does.
excited to see what happens.
Whatever
Yeah,
happens,
we've
we'll
had
face
a-
it with a
we-
big old smile on our lips.
We've had our ups and downs along the way, but I like to think that everything will turn out alright in the end.
Fix all the
Yeah.
typos. No, it had soul.
Never.
Yeah,
What would be the
so-
point of the game?
Yeah, that's
Typos-
the
the
new
typos have
challenge for the fan.
personality.
Fix the typos in a mod.
So
yeah,
the
also-
English teacher mod.
So Vol.
Oh, there's a question from Chaos He Hedgehog. One.
Chaos Control?
Let's
Oh,
see
wait.
what he has.
Yeah, such perfect.
If you could get a headquarters anywhere, where would it be?
Middle of nowhere, Montana.
No. It would be
Be isolated.
Yeah. Absolute middle
I
of
know.
nowhere. We're gonna go in a woods.
I know the exact location that Caveman on headquarters would be. It would be in of Saddam Hussein's former house. I would
I
like
have.
Saddam Hussein's former house. Have you ever seen a Saddam Hussein shrine before?
I don't know. we got
Those
the
genuinely
Sultan Macy's.
exists.
I have a
I've been
question.
to one.
For,
I don't know, I'm kind of betting on Bin Laden's fort.
I have a question for the community.
Look,
actually.
let's not get too
Something
much
that I've been
splendor.
pondering with for a while. What's up for with the Snoot people? Like lots of them seem to be from the west coast of America for some reason. What's up with that?
West Coast is
There's
the
a lot of
saddest
people there.
after all.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just a matter of numbers.
Frankly, I'm surprised that there's a lot of East people who like Snoot.
There's
Well,
a lot
there-
of
there-
population density. There's basically
There is.
Yeah, but like you see, even big guy for you says, unfortunately, in California, like so many are from, and I'm like,
again, population
there's
density.
like
Oh, there's a-
90% of them.
I would
Yeah.
like to mention this. I have seen a decent amount of Russians and Eastern Europeans taking note in it. While that is slightly terrifying, because almost all of them have said they only noticed it because of E6. That is still a group that I wasn't expecting, especially for someone who, used to go on, funny old, forums with their own emotes and everything, and everyone's speaking a language that's barely comprehensible with its own dialect. Terrible, but comfortable.
Like I can count the Europeans on my hand. That's just
You did this to us.
I'm sure there's more. Like there has been a surprising amount of people, honestly. So I'm sure there's a lot more that we don't know of that just don't visit the threads or anything.
likely.
Anyway, yeah, I think this marks the end, though.
Huh?
Hey, we might end up doing more streams in the future, especially once we're doing some more marketing for Exit 665.
Plus, we have other surprises in store.
Oh yeah, no, like
yeah,
I will.
no problem.
I can
Greg.
say this at least. Keep an eye out for us at the 4chan VGAs. Pardon me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, we are at the VGAs. But gee, thanks for spoiling it, Sly. We were gonna
No,
show up again with a.
thanks.
Okay.
it is somewhat common knowledge, but yeah, to those that don't know, we will be going to the 4chan VGAs. So hopefully
fun.
we have something really substantial to show for you guys then.
Hopefully we don't
Yes,
die in a nuclear retaliatory
and,
strike.
And if GVH actually comes out, we'll probably stream it.
GVH
no.
comes
Oh yeah,
out.
yeah. No, we
I
will absolutely.
We at least owe Co-op that much, if not more. we owe them our music dev's kidney.
True.
As if I had. What are they gonna do with it? What? All of the pickle brine comes from the gallbladder, don't you know?
Yeah, boy.
For this.
Oh, yeah, no, they'll be able to probably heat it up and turn it into a diamond or something. I don't know.
Synthesize my liver into a brick.
Anyway,
Oh my god! How is he not dead from sodium intake?
He has a really cool rock collection.
Really cool rock collection.
Stream Master, could you give us a countdown of the stream dying?
Oh no. I hate when things end.
Yeah.
Everything has to.
And again, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
Don't cry
Poor
that
thing.
it ended. Well, that it happened.
For something
Oh.
new to be born, the old has to die.
Think about it. This means more time to drink pickle brine.
Fuck.
The fact
I'm
that
just
you
glad
learned
that
that
I
hurts the most.
got to the end to see the end of it.
That's what people know me for. That and huffing an air horn once. Is it
I
something
can't
I would
believe
prefer to
you
be
did
known
that.
for? I don't know.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you did that.
Crow had posted a quote from Wisdom.
For those who are new, no, it's not the 4chan post. I don't post on 4chan.
I'm surprised so many Euro
instead,
guys are still
Very
on.
quick notes version, just before we go. I won an air horn at an arcade, and I was a senior year. And I thought to myself, you know, when people talk about huffing air canisters, I wonder what happens if you have an air horn. So I did
Oh,
it.
no.
My ears hurt a lot, and no, I didn't feel anything. All I felt was my ears ringing. It was not worth it.
All right.
Yeah, my boy Crow posted a quote from Winston Churchill. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
It just ends. That's it.
Oh, come on.
People are
Glad
starting
that
to drop
Rinfrey is
off.
never-
All right, the last words.
Any last words? Yeah, your mom.
No, wait. Okay, well, there's his. We want to say thanks again, guys, for everything. We hope to continue.
Oh, it's
and,
from a song. My bad. Sorry, Crow.
Oh my god.
We have to continue to impress, keep up the pace. And we're glad to have made it this far. We're going to keep on trying as long as we can.
Damn, I got played by Crow.
All right.
Watch C-Boy-RD's Dilbert 1 through 3. It's a masterpiece.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
night,
and
everybody.
goes.
Have
Thanks
a
for
good
coming.
one.
I'll be
See
seeing
ya.
you all around. You know where to find me.
You know where my